We are here. And we are cooking. It's way too fucking hot. Way too fucking hot in a country that does not handle that well. I miss Portugal. It was considerably hotter, but not inside the house, only outside. You know, where heat makes sense. Okay. We're a little fucking loud. Teeny tiniest bit loud. I think I remember what I was doing yesterday. Right, I have officially decided to go anti-Kairos. Not necessarily not evil, just if I could replace Kairos with myself, I would. Just saw the notification. There you go. I just came in. I just opened the game, bro. Huh? I just walked in. Oh, I spent the day outside touching grass. Do I have new commands? Not actually. Don't think so. Oh no, I just added the thing to the title. I have some commands though. I'm sure you can see. I have one for checking emotes, and I have one for donating, and I have the usuals, like the socials and stuff, I think. I don't know. There's like a list you can check, I think. And I have the lurk command, which literally just prints a message. Anyway. Right. Have to... Time for funsies? Oh yeah. Just as soon as I figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do. I feel like the character I shall be lurking. Okie dokie. I should bring Ebb with me. Anyway. Fuck. Your journey is interrupted by the feral howls of a hunting pack of beastmen. Their leader is an impressive specimen, her mane black as night and her body scarred from battle. Damn, okay. Ooh, fancy. That looks pretty. Oh, they're like werewolves. Okay. Oh, you are a companion. Before you towers a massive creature of fur and flesh, her short, black snout snuffling in the air.
Know this scent. Stench of blood, sweat, battle, iron and death. Stench of human called Fatebinder. Smells like alpha. Smells of strength.
Interesting. Beast woman cocks her head to the one side, eyes bright with curiosity and red as fresh blood. Those eyes rove your body up and down, darkening with its sudden heat, with a look that a predator bestows its prey. Okay, ma'am, please chill.
Have been stalking human scent trail. Have ranged many more than 5 nights through tribe and human territories of Tyr's land, hunting for human called Fatebinder.
Why?
For human who woke Horizon Rock called Mountain Spire.
That'd be me.
Have hunted hot high, cold low, wet dry. Traipsed far until paws bled, but always human who smelled of alpha evaded beast woman. Had to slink through shadows, fast, fast, quick, without rest to catch delicious prey at last.
Okay. Your markings must be from the Shadow Hunter tribe. Slap kills and Shadow in the face. Never change, Obsidian. Never change.
Fatebinder knows tribes of beast women. Curious human. Human who smells of alpha and knows of Shadow Hunter tribe. Best tribe. Lost tribe of kills and shadow.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The way that she constructed this sentence and then went, you know of our tribe, the best tribe, the lost tribe of whatever. I don't know what it is about the way that the sentence is constructed, but it really reminded of how Trump speaks. This is gonna be the best deal, the history of trade deal. Like that type of speech. It just reminded me of that. I don't know why. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna slap her in the face. I mean, maybe I will. Fuck me. Maybe I will slap her in the face. Holy shit. Not looking for conflict. I really want to continue on my way.
Beastwoman did not range so far, chasing scent and tracks of Fatebinder, only to step aside and watch human leave. But nope, nope. Will not move from way.
What do you want?
Humans.
The fuck?
No human called Fatebinder. Kairos breeds words on paper. Fatebinder binds words to earth and sky. Makes ground tremble. Makes night cry. Blood and fire.
Would you know of Tunan's Fatebinders?
Human is not first Fatebinder. Kills and Shadow has hunted. Tribes of Kairos fear Fatebinder. Human Alpha claimed Horizon Rock called Spire, and Archons did not kill Fatebinder. Archons rolled over and wide, covetous.
What's your point?
Kairos hunts human realms to extinction. Rules tribe of blood and ruin, starvation and death. Seeks to slaughter beast women like prey. But beast women are not prey. Are not flighty, feeble-minded humans. Beast women are savage hunters. Bred to fight, kill, rot. Like Fatebinder, who smell strong, always kill weak. Then grow weak. Or killed. Is migration of life. But kills in shadow is not weak now. Will not be weak for many long seasons. Will join Fatebinder and survive Kairos' tribe.
If you want to join me, it'll have to be beneath me, rank-wise, but I'm probably not gonna be walking around with you. You're a little too conspicuous.
Kills and Shadow is not beta. But even alphas submit to stronger-willed primas. Many packs make a tribe. Is this not a thought humans also understand? Peaceful, unless Fatebinder begins to smell weak.
Fine, but keep your nose to yourself, I guess.
Kills and Shadow will not shelter stone whelps anymore. Scamper, run, flee! Do not want to see shadows lurking, stalking behind. Barb cleft his leader now. Will not like if Kills and Shadow catches sight or scent of stone mongrels again.
Okay. Recruited every companion character. Okay, so that was all the companions. Cool. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting assortment of individuals. Not sure I'm going to be bringing her with me. I assume she's just another DPS, which is annoying. That means we have 1 tank, 1 healer, and 4 DPSs. Aside from me, who's also a fucking DPS, because I'm an idiot. But no, I can't have her with me right now. Receive the message. The fuck do you want? I don't know. I don't know. I don't have enough information at the moment about how I intend to take down Kairos to be able to tell if sharing this information with Tunon's court will get in the way or not. I just don't have enough information because this is my first playthrough. Guess we'll just default to sharing information and hoping that they'll share some back.
On it.
Hopefully.
Can't do that.
Harvest Azurolith crystals have made the Stonewalkers more hostile to humans who enter the Stone Sea. Found throughout the Stone Sea and are highly revered by the Stone Stalkers. Whatever that means. Just gonna save here real quick. Oh, that's the wall. Look at that. So there's these walls. There's a hole there. Then the wall goes here, and there's one beneath as well. It's clearly also broken, and then here. Jin's well. Running library entrance. I wonder if the edicts are actually related to these broken sections of the wall. Has he been breaking the walls on purpose? Oh, that's the archons. Look at that. Is there anything at the bottom? No, it's just the... Oh, there's Tunon! Hi, Tunon! The whole Tunon being empty is very interesting. From Siren? From what she said. There's no presence behind the mask. He's just a puppet. The real presence isn't there. He's being controlled from afar. This is the most likely explanation, at least that I can think of. He might just be a literal puppet of Kairos. That's my theory, at least. Which is in line with a lot of the other theories / assumptions I've been making so far. Anyway, let's go here. I hope I don't need the beast woman. We're going down a rope. Oh boy. You reach solid ground, determine the reasonable locale to rest. You're aching. Follow the water. Interesting. I wonder if I had her with me, if she would have had something to say about this. Oh. It's just mud. It's like a mud bath thing. That's cute. Invigorated and toughened. Ooh, nice. So supposedly we can move on with Barik's quest here. Hello, Miss Licentia? I assume? Not sure how to say your name. I'm not even sure you're a miss.
Can't do that.
Stark contrast to the tools of the Overlord's forge-bound smiths. This equipment bears the marks of heavy use and inconstant maintenance. The mixed flavor of oil and sulfur cling to the back of your mouth. A much abused earthenware jug dominates this small table, the only flat surface in this room not apparently dedicated to the smith's craft. An acerbic odor of strong stale wine lurks in the air around it. I apologize for the fact that I'm stealing everything in your house, but I'm not sorry. Cool air stirs your clothes as you step into the small workshop. Despite the lit forge you see against the back wall, a dark-robed woman stalks the center of the space, fingers dancing against her chin, eyebrows furrowed in thought. Sooty smears on her skin, suggests she touches her face often. Same, hun. She spares you an initially dismissive glance, but follows it with a surprised double take. Oh, fuck me, the Fate Binder! That is a... very polite greeting. I mean, what brings you to my humble atelier? Nice forge. Thanks. Made it myself. Particularly fond of the heat wards. Not just an account of the comfort. It keeps the place from going up in flames, barring anything unusual. I had the thought after the Vellum Citadel? After the Vellum Citadel. Are you a sage? Is anyone anymore? Heard the school burned up. Surprised you took notice. Licentia here is a former sage. It's not that she ever officially left, it's more she got tired of life in the Citadel and never came back. I studied among the sages once, years ago. Worked for the royalty of Azure for a while after that. Nice work until Karen arrived. You going to prosecute me? Not today. Then let me ask again. Why are you here? I take it you know me? Does anybody not? Spires don't exactly light up like the sun every day. Who are you? You sought me out. I assumed you knew already. Or did you make a habit of walking into strangers' houses? I do, actually. I'm Licentia. I know my sigils, but mostly I'm a crafter. They keep me around for odd jobs. Fixing tools, repairing armor, generally trying to keep Halfgate from falling into the Stone Sea. I need you to examine my friend Barik. This one, I assume? He's pointy.
Damn it, Fatebinder, why can't you leave this be?
Because I'm fucking annoying. Leave what be? Well, you see, currently he's pretty bad at climbing, sneaking, swimming, and using the privy unassisted. I'd like you to address that.
Fatebinder, you know as well as I that Tunon forbade this. I cannot be complicit.
I promise you that this will be for the best. Let me deal with the legal ramifications.
I have little confidence that Tunon will see it the same way, or that you will be able to shield me from his wrath.
I assume that you want to come out with all your bits regardless, right? Then hold still and quiet down. For anything else, I need to ask a few questions. Ask away. Won't ask anything political or tactical, only matters personal. Hardly reassuring. First, have you ever engaged in sexual congress? The fuck? What? I don't. How can that be relevant? He doesn't understand the first thing about mystic sympathy, does he? It's important, Barik, particularly in the case of a possible convergence of arcane energies, to rule out resonant adulteration. I suppose that sounds reasonable? Trust me, I have no idea what the fuck I just said either, hun. The armor has prevented anything from happening recently, regardless of whether or not I wanted it to. Before that, well, the Legion is... I spent, people I cared for deeply. We are the pride of the North, strong and beautiful. And that's all I shall speak of it. I've never passed time with a mage, or Archon, Oathbound, Beastwoman, or anything else unusual. Nothing unusual? I've always heard there's a special bond between a disfavored officer and their submissives. Sorry, subordinates. Oh, Licentia, honey. Oof. Is there anything you are unwilling to soil with your perversion? Witch? You wore forge-bound armor during the conquest, correct? And prior to it? Was it sigil woven, enchanted against harm? I do not believe so. It was iron. Have you had sigils of any kind branded into your skin? I bear the mark of the disfavored and nothing else. Mark of the disfavored? The general sigil, or rather, what of it. The Overlord's decree allows. Many members of the Legion scar themselves with it, binding their loyalty into their flesh and blood. It marks his family. I've heard it said that Graven Ash protects. The sages had no direct knowledge of the Archon of War's abilities, but there were many theories. I don't suppose you can provide any concrete information. You asked me to reveal the Grey General's secrets to a mage. That is too much. He shares a strong connection with his soldiers. It allows them to take on some of their harm while also sharing their experiences. Fatebinder! And you do not need repairs or maintenance on the armor, I presume? Aside from oiling it and filing down the pointier bits? No. Wait, how did you know that? The smith stares at Barik in thoughtful silence before retrieving from the forge a long bar of iron, its end glowing red from the heat. She holds it out to you. What am I supposed to do with this? Take it, to start with. What comes next, he's going to want a friend doing it. Next, you want to stick that into him, through his armor. It's going to hurt regardless, but I suspect quick word would be better. Are you insane? Perhaps a little. Comes with having most everyone and everything you know wiped from the face of Taratus with a few magic words from a distant tyrant. But no, I'm not without reason. Stab Barik? Howling in agony, Barik, Jesus, staggers backwards, grasping at his side. The smell of burned flesh hits your nostrils a moment later. Reaching down, Lucentia grabs the iron rod and tugs it from Barik's side, eliciting another scream of pain. She takes a step back as his gauntlet swings out in a wild attempt to backhand her. Fucking shit on an ill-starred beast mother of asses! What in the great general's name, woman? You faced worse. A hiss issues forth from within his helmet. I suppose that's true, though usually with a bit more warning. Amazing. The smith holds up the sizzling metal prod, drawing a sigil in the air with her free hand. Examine the wound. You bend close to the wound, but Barik's hand is clamped over the hole in his side, obscuring your view. Move Barik's hand. The growl on his lips begrudgingly allows you to shift his hand. You peer through the hole in the oxidized bronze and iron shell, willing yourself to ignore the mix-in smells of cooked meat and fetid human waste. You see the ragged, oozy flesh beneath. A gasping red cavity? Did they mean gaping? Red cavity pulsing in time with Barik's labored breath. Even as you watch, the wound seems to close, bronze-colored skin knitting together, at the edges like a slowly closing mouth. It's not merely the skin, however. Barik's armor cage slowly shifts and flows, incrementally reducing the aperture. Are you seeing this too? His armor seems to be healing just like his flesh. Exactly. And the edges. Your armor and flesh heal as one. Is that a standard property among the disfavored? No, not to my knowledge. If he and his armor heal as one, they're likely mystically bound together. Indeed, Tunon likes them smart, I take it. The question remains, though, why does this happen? I have a working theory. What I can't make out is what differentiates you from the other disfavored who served in the Blade Grave. Maybe it's some trick of the blood, maybe it's your connection to the Fate Binder, maybe something else. But I barely knew the Fate Binder prior to Vendrian's will. There's a lot we don't understand about how the world works. Karos' strictures against literacy and inquiry don't exactly help. She glances at you. I won't turn you in. Appreciate that. Before I can suggest a solution, I'll need a sample of alloyed iron and bronze from the site of your entrapment. About this much should do. We'll get you the sample. Then I'll await your return. Well, that was interesting. Just waiting for the quest to update. I gained a little too much fear with Barik. Sorry, Barik. My bad.
My Lord Binder, what can I do for you? Suffice it to say, my armor saved me from the destruction.
Okay. So that was interesting. I think. Right. Right. Okay. I think we should go up there. Talk to the new companion, like do the usual stuff, and then move forward. What? Your summation is most fascinating. Thank you for sharing. You're certainly not the first to proclaim an edict. Many of us have been used to complete the casting of the Overlord's magic, and you aren't the first to break an edict, though that list of names is a smaller, more exclusive list. What's curious, though, living in recorded memory make no mention of someone who proclaimed and shattered the same edict. In that regard, you are an anomaly. The bad news is, the Archons know this and will be suspicious of this distinction. Along with this parchment, I have included the contact information of the Honorable Fatebinder in my office, an old peer of mine, and perhaps the most knowledgeable in the court on matters not taught to us by Tunon. Treat her with respect, and she will not betray your confidence. Best of luck, Domina. I think things are about to get even stranger for you. Okay. Oh, I have her contact information. Okay. If you'll pardon the imposition, it would mean a great deal to learn what you know of Kairos' edicts and the magic of the spires. Mountain Spire of the Tears has awoken to my presence, an event that occurred moments after I resolved an edict of Kairos. So it's critical that I learn just what has happened to me and what it all means. I thank you in advance for your consideration and wisdom. I think I pissed him off a little. Sorry, Barik. It was necessary. Right. My next one's the Blade Grave. So we need to go there anyway. Oh, there's Kills in Shadow. Lovely. Can I buy any? Oh, this is still 2 days more? Okay. Wait. No, this is done. Okay. I need money to buy these too. That's what I needed. Fair enough. Okay. Hello, ma'am. The beast woman squats on her haunches, back bowed and face tilted forward as she meticulously grooms between the long, calloused fingers of one paw. A mauve tongue laves blood from her glistening claws. She glances up, a jerky, startled movement at your approach. But there's no fear in her, only reaction, instinct, only a readiness to strike.
Fatebinder wants beast woman?
Mildly uncomfortable statement. Had any good hunts lately?
Good, yep. And many more than 5.
Okay.
Waded up deep, murky stream near disfavored camp. Pawed in mud of bank, but did not leave tracks. Crept low and quiet to tent flap, scenting with tongue. Caught ironclads and dragged, squirming like hurt rabbits, into cold black depths of river.
Okay.
Disfavored cannot swim like beast woman, only can sink.
She's not wrong. If you're going to follow me, I'd like to know more about you.
Am best hunter.
Okay.
Am last of tribe. Tribe who killed king vipers, Alarion, and thorn stags extinct. Am alpha. Brood mother. Can smell earthblood like mystic. What else does alpha to kills in shadow long to know?
Where does your name come from?
Best hunter is clever hunter.
Okay.
Slow and soft. Bad. Silent. Strikes. Fast. Kills without hesitation.
How did you end up with the Stone Stalkers?
Am not Stone Stalker. Lost tribe. Left Haven lands. Migrated east. Was alone long time. Hunted many humans. Killed. Raged like undying fire. And found pack of stone whelps. Caitiffs, outcasts of tribe who needed alpha.
Could your tribe have been that different? I've run afoul of many a beastman in my day, but I find nothing that distinguishes their savage numbers.
Barik, you can't say insensitive things like that. HR's gonna be on your ass, man.
Stay and see. Will think kills in shadow memorable when insides are being ripped, slow dripping from iron-clad shell.
Oh well. So why were you with the Stone Stalkers?
Is true. Am shadow hunter from Havenlands, but am last of tribe. After tribe was slain, kills in shadow loped to stone lands, stalking on long hunt for disfavored, but soon became needed by weak whelps, by stone stalkers who had been slaves and had not learned how best to fight.
1 second. I need to swap headsets. Just for a bit. God damn it. Oh, right. Damn it. Don't take this the wrong way, but you seem like a born killer. Why would you take that the wrong way?
Did not kill out of mother's womb. All whelps suckle first, learn later. Beast woman's first blood was
Not
in
sure whether second season means
after
2 months or 2 seasons. Like actual seasons, like winter and spring and stuff. Or if it means 2 years. Okay. I'd like to know more about your tribe. She doesn't want me to know.
Lead conversation. Beast woman will follow.
Okay. Never mind. I need to save and restart the game real quick. Because of my headset. The game does not automatically swap to the new headset. Neither does it let me manually do so. So I have to restart the game. Game crashed? No, I had to restart it. Because of my headset. Because I swapped the headsets. And the game does not swap with you. There we go. Let's talk to her again.
Fatebinder wants Beast Woman?
I will assume you don't know what that sentence implies.
Good, yep. And many more than went to prowl length of old walls during dark of nightfall. Killed many Bane, but could not kill all. Bane are strong, tough hunt even for beast women. Had to run, flee.
Great. Not the tower top. I know. I just got a new companion. So now we have to listen. But fortunately, good news, she is the last one. Apparently. According to the Steam achievement. Yeah, we already went through all this.
Lead conversation. Beast Woman will follow.
Sir, I mean, ma'am, I would like you to bathe.
I'm bathing right now.
Fair.
Don't simply drag your fetid tongue over another matted patch of fur. Stand under a waterfall or kneel in a stream. The crying statue in Edgering Ruins comes to mind.
Barik, my dude, you are the last person who has any right to tell someone else how to bathe.
Is washing with waterfall how Packmate became trapped in iron?
Absolutely.
Did not think to shed iron shell first.
Yep, that was it. That's exactly how it happened.
Should let Beast Woman pry shell from ironclad. Then Kills in Shadow can play with disfavored inside. Yep.
Yep. Let's play a game.
Like playing with prey. Or with pack. Would play sometimes with stone whelps. What, mate? Slaughter.
Okay, well, I'm glad it's really easy to gain points with her. All you have to do is just talk to her.
I'm always down for a game. Unless it involves throwing and catching. In which case,
It's easy. Packmate chooses one of each. What, mate? Slaughter. If prey is chosen, Pack joins ensuing hunt. If Packmate is chosen and both agree to game, then Pack gets to watch.
Rut, mate, slaughter, eh? Well, does it have to be 3 different people? I rutted with my old gang boss, Fine Ass. Mated him for a time, and then I killed him. Of all my days running with the chorus, I think I enjoyed Ass Gang the most.
Ass Gang. Look, the people of the chorus have some pretty wild names, but Ass Gang is it's up there.
Oh, I get it. Okay. I'd rut Barik, since Kairos' forces need a little pillage and rape in return. I'd mate with Verse, mostly to take half of whatever land she's going to someday conquer. Obviously, I'd kill Lantry. Who wouldn't?
What?
What? I'm old enough to be everyone's father. This is disgusting.
Wow. I appreciate being included in this.
No.
Well, I'm not even really sure what to call this. It's not like any game I've ever played, but
Nope.
I'm gonna say nothing and pretend like I haven't heard a word anyone said.
Thank you.
And then I'm gonna go sing myself a little amnesia.
You do that, sweetie. Barik looks at you and simply shakes his head in horror and disbelief.
How could Beast Woman choose any other? Would Rut ebb good and hot fast? Would mate Alpha and would slaughter, carve back to pieces, slowly, savoring while slicing flesh from neck. Yep.
Yeah, that's of all the things I expected out of Beastmen, I did not expect them to have their own version of Fuck, Marry, Kill. I don't know. That's didn't cross my mind. Hey, I want your opinion on something. Sits back on her haunches, scratches under one hairy teat, then the next, snuffling at the air, head bobbing lightly, her red eyes slide close with contentment.
Fatebinder has good musk. Smells of bloodlust, of predator, of savage strong alpha.
Oh god.
It's good to ask beast woman for advice. Even strong alpha needs cunning of Bulwark at side.
Ranking second in command of a beast tribe, a position often held by the most savage of beast women, the Bulwark's primary responsibility is to enforce order and obedience within the tribe and carry out the primus commands. In the smaller structure of a pack, the Bulwark performs these same duties in loyalty to the alpha. Okay. How would you assess our progress?
On stealing territory of beast women lands, lands humans call realms of tearsmen. No Fatebinder claim territory of Vendrian's well. Is good for pack, good for disfavored. Should killers in shadow care outside of that? Fatebinder claimed Horizon Rock called Mountain Spire at Vendrian's well. Should claim more.
I agree.
Take power as own.
Sure.
Become stronger and stronger.
Absolutely.
Kairos rules own tribe and crushes threats to territory with attacks called edicts. Fatebinder should learn same mystic strength.
I agree.
Even Archons cannot win against edict. Yep. Our best attack we'll use to kill, survive.
How would you have us proceed?
Do not like disfavored, but ironclads are strongest of humans. Return from throes of death. Fatebinder should help disfavored death defeaters. Should always side with pack that will win.
I agree.
But after, kills in shadow will slaughter with rend. Will kill ironclads extinct. Will not hold back even for alpha.
You'll hold back if I tell you to. That's favored. Hold true to Kairos' will. They alone embody the Overlord's strength.
Kairos hunts beast women, kills tribe extinct. His threat to survival.
She got pissy.
Also hunt beast women, kills in shadow, will not submit a slave, will not die. Will kill, fight, slaughter, disfavored first.
Okay. What do you think of everyone else? Okay. She shifts her glance, looks around.
A brazen, callow, are not as savage, fast, keen as beast woman, but are not weak. Fatebinder worked good, tough pack.
What about Lantry? Nope. Barik?
Beast woman does not like disfavored, but kills in shadow likes Barik.
Okay.
Not kill human yet.
Oh, that's kind of you.
To hunt good and long, make bleed, scream, writhe, mangle before kill.
How considerate.
Human is tough like stone wall. Is hidden behind iron's shadow where beast woman cannot smell or scout weakness, but is noisy like crashing boar.
This is the first time since Stalwart that I've felt vulnerable. I don't fear swords or spears. This beast is something different.
Uh-huh. So, what's your thoughts on Verse?
Good hunter. Reeks of blood to death. Savage swift like beast woman.
That's a higher compliment to the beast than to me, but I appreciate the thought.
You're welcome. What's your thoughts on Ebb?
Human brood mother. Mystic. You're strong. Breathes in gusts like ocean gale.
The first time I've been called a brood mother. That's not wholly inaccurate. Twins count as a brood of two, right? Well, I'm mostly certain you meant that as a compliment, so thank you.
What do you think of Siren? Not allowed to ask.
Lead conversation. Beast woman will follow.
We should strategize how best to deal with our enemies and our allies.
Fatebinder has many allies. More enemies. Which Which do Fatebinder and Kills in Shadow hunt today?
Let's talk about Kairos. Which you know that is favored.
Disfavored hunting slave beast women. Only predators to rival tribes. Dislike. Admire. Envy skill. Want to stalk. Then want to kill slowly.
Okay, we get it.
But disfavored do not yowl easily. Have taken killing teeth.
Okay, we get it.
Fatebinder walks, rubbing shoulder against shoulder with disfavored.
True.
Aligns with strongest predator.
True.
Kills in shadow what?
This beast is clearly intelligent, but it's still a wild animal.
Wouldn't call it
Not
an animal.
Something you can truly control or predict. Do you want to be looking over your shoulder this whole time?
Bringing creatures into the military fold invites chaos. It can never end.
Right.
well.
Let's discuss those in the tiers who seek to defy Kairos.
Humans of these lands. Of beast women lands.
Tiersmen,
Humans called-
yes.
Which
Benji and
would
Guard.
Fatebinder have no pack was defeated by Kairos' tribe. Was small, easily counted first time. Struggled, fought back to paws and knees. But could not have won second time. Was like hare challenging wolf.
Thanks.
Oh, cute way of putting it. Though I think Kairos technically has 2 tribes that like to knock us around time and time again.
Many humans live in beast women lands. Kills in shadow knows Tearsmen pack well.
But you know the Browns Brotherhood.
Lying kith. Are not brood brothers. Use bronze killing claws. Smell of tanned hide, blood, piss, and fire water. Fight like black striped jackals. Laughing, nimble, reckless.
Okay, you don't like them.
Strongest humans in beast women lands. Earth blood must pump hot fast through veins. Are tenacious, undefeated.
Okay.
Stand tough as mountains.
Do not get taken in by the Unbroken reputation. The people of Stalwart are fond of rewriting history in favor of a version that fits their sensibilities. Imagine that many people rallying around an idea, a story.
My dude. That's literally the same shit you guys do.
Lead conversation.
Tell me about the Beastman tribes.
Nope, nope.
Nope. Oh, okay. Do you know anything about the magical guilds in the tiers?
Kills in shadow does not understand human behavior towards mystics. Tribes should value, protect mystics, not treat like outcasts, caitiffs forced into separate packs. Humans fear and snivel, snap at own mystics, until mystics become strong alphas like archons. Then humans grovel and beg favor. Follow archons in droves.
Oh, you noticed? I am amused that the beast woman has noticed the hypocrisy that even humans don't seem to.
Maybe Fatebinder understands ways of human mystics better. Maybe
What do you know of the
not.
sages?
Strange pack. Dispersed. Sage humans know each other, but prefer lone wolf travel. Are clever, harder to hunt. Smell of coal ink and rotted trees. Leave beast women alone most times. So, kills in shadow likes.
Forgebound?
Forgebound are builders, not fighters. Are like slaves to own human pack. Work without rest. Are weak and submissive, but can mold hard gray ore like pressing paw prints into mud.
What do you mean they're slaves?
Forgebound make better than iron, killing claws and hard pelts all day for kith of other pack. Why give to others if have choice?
What gray ore?
Rock, ore, heart and skin of Tarotus. Smells like iron, but is different. Forge-bound mold gray ore to give tribes teeth and claws.
Interesting.
Carve better, slice deeper than ones of iron and bronze.
So it's not actually iron. Why would you call them weak? Sufficient reputation
Lead
again.
Conversation. Beast woman will. Earthshakers draw power from earthblood like stone stalker mystics, like beast women. Archaeans pack, yep, but are tearsmen. Smell more of stone lands, more of earth blood than disfavored, yep. If by dealings, Fatebinder means hunts and killings, then yep. Earthshakers crushed Shard-Nip tribe in South Stone lands. So killers in shadow slaughtered pack of Earthshakers in north near Howling Rock.
Earth blood, do I even want to ask?
Beneath dry soil, wet earth blood beats, thrums. Fatebinder's ears cannot hear surging blood song.
I'm certain this earth blood is more an arcane or abstract notion, not actual blood in the soil. Her senses are attuned to something we're not seeing.
Interesting. Do you share arcane teachings?
Lead conversation.
Can you tell me about the magic of the Beastman?
Nope, nope. What
Okay.
now does Fatebinder wish to
You
hear
wanna
about?
spar?
Beastwoman gets to play fight with Alpha? Come!
Headbutt the shit out of her. I figured that would give loyalty, yeah. Hands gripping her hair, shoulders to steady yourself. You ram your forehead as hard as you can into her swarthy snout. Bone crushing audibly, and Kilson's now howls. Bone crunches audibly, and Kilson Shadow howls, rearing back as blood spades down the front of her chin and throat. She gnashes her red-tinged fangs, pained and furious, and looking for a moment as if she may very well tear your throat out. Then she licks the blood coating her lips and grins at you dangerously. Gain major loyalty. Nice. She likes fighting. Okay. Good. And now we have level 2 approval. Let's see if we can get something out of her.
Alpha smells good.
Thanks.
Makes Beastwoman want to hunt.
Concerning.
Kill.
Please kill something other than me.
Fatebinder wants Beastwoman?
I would hope not.
Good, yep. And many more than 5. Found pack of rot-smelling chorus in Apex lands.
Oh.
Humans tried to scamper flee on sight, but Beastwoman was already in full sprint. Legs were pumping, blood was surging fast, hot, throb, throb, throb. Felt claws and slashed through backs, ears filled with screams.
Okay, ma'am. Concerning. Okay.
Was fun for Beastwoman.
I bet it was. I'd like to know more about you.
What else does
Still insufficient. Holy fuck.
best hunter could stake and see? After tribe did not kill out of mother's womb, all whelps suckle first. Lead
Okay.
conversation.
So more
Beastwoman
about
will
you.
follow.
Let's play a game. Want your opinion on something. Strategize.
Fatebinder has met
Scarlet Chorus.
Archon with many voices is vicious, cunning, feral.
Strength. Stint of rotten meat.
Pack wails, bleeds from relentless infighting. Even bulwarks cannot wrestle whelps into control. Strong are few and feud each other. Rest are many weak chaff. But Archon does not call pack. Makes aberrant. Dangerous.
Nurat is the cause of the rot in the chorus. That monster is part of it, not outside it. Nurat encourages the chaos and revels in the destruction.
The voices of Narad is many things, and more than one woman has called that creature desirable. Ask yourself where any of them have gone.
I'd rather not. What do you know of Tunon?
No Chorus and his favored fear Fatebinders more than Chorus and his favored fear each other.
Based.
Means Fatebinders are better war makers, better blood spillers. Would like to fight other Fatebinders, test prowess of these feared killers.
Sure.
But Fatebinder bows to Tunon. Cannot fight within pack without answering to pack's bulwark. Archon cold-blooded mock. Lead converse humans. Which would Fatebinder have kills and no. Many humans live in beast women lands.
Do not get taken in by...
Lying.
Okay, nothing
Lead
here.
conversation. Nope, nope. Maybe Fatebinder understands ways strange pack. Dispersed. Say, Forge-bound are builders, not fighters. Are like slave. Strong mystics. Beast women mystics use earth blood power to hunt, kill, eat prey. Not to be
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Forge bow, rock, or strong mystic. Lead conversation. Beast woman will strange back. Earthship but our tearsman.
I'm certain this Earthblood is more an arc.
Stonestalker cubs learn to lap same Earthblood that Earthshakers do, but beast women methods are different. Both hunt with same mystic claws, but slashing technique varies.
Interesting.
Lead conversation. Beast women mystics are rare, honored, powerful. Can hear and scent lifeblood in earth, air, sea, and shadows. Are strongest and smartest of beast women, of all creatures, even archons.
Would you happen to be one of these?
Brood mother was mystic. Kills in shadow, can hear song of shadows, can smell power in darkness. Yep. But did not learn, did not train for life. Of elder locked in cave. Wanted to be strong, but wanted to hunt, fight, kill more.
Your mystiques lock themselves in caves. Why?
Are free, can roam, can hunt, but don't. Exist to make pack stronger, sometimes lead, teach, protect. Many seasons carve knowledge into cave.
Where is this cave?
Would not tell Fatebinder. Humans cannot read marks
Do
either
the
way.
Stonestalkers also have a cave?
Not that Kills in Shadow has seen. Stonestalkers do not carve marks with claws. Have no understanding of things that remain past death. Stonestalker knowledge exists only as passed through living members of tribe. Beast
I
Woman
see.
too.
Which
sees
tribe
many
has the
things.
strongest mystics?
Shadow hunters. At best mystics. Could seep into shadows. Could control darkness. Could suffocate. Kill.
I had a feeling you might say that.
Fatebinder often has feelings for beast women. Cannot resist lure.
Not what
Best
I meant,
predator.
ma'am.
Yep. Catvarnas now. Northwestern Wind Tribe. Or Swift Wild. Like howling squall.
More powerful than Archons. Forgive me if I find that hard to believe.
Fatebinder thinks beast woman mystic cannot be called Archon. All beast women tribes no legend, no life of Thundermane. Slaughtered endless humans, struck 5 Archons dead before was slain by Kairos. What is Archon if not merely name like Prima?
Is this true, Lantry?
To my knowledge, yes. One of our sages wrote many pieces on a beast woman mystic, believed to have an Archon's potential. But I remember only a few details. Like, I know she was killed early in her prime.
Okay.
What is Archon? Beast Woman 2 sees men. What is Archon? Beast Woman 2. Lead conversation. Beast Woman will follow.
Still loyalty level 2, so there's still, I think, at least one conversation that she will not have with me. But okay.
What now does Fatebinder wish to hear about? Is good on still fate, but Kairos rules own tribe. But after Kills in Shadows are brazen, callow, are not as savage, fast, keen as
Insufficient reputation still. Interesting. I think Eb was the other one? No.
First time I've
Siren? Yeah. So we still have like 3 or 4 conversations that I need at least level 3, I guess. I wonder what it's about.
lead conversation. Beast Woman will follow.
Interesting.
I will return to our holdfast at once.
Yeah, I just need to look at her weapons and her things. She is a tank. She is the 2nd tank. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm guessing she uses unarmed, right? Right. She cannot equip items other than accessories. She can use weapons, but she came unarmed. Is she particularly high in unarmed combat? Fuck me, she is. Natural high +3 armor. +3 resolve. That's just coming from our boy. So it's actually 10. So her high numbers are these two and vitality. Interesting. Unarmed combat comes from... Yep, exactly. Nice. She might end up being an interesting person to add if I end up getting rid of Barik. But until then, we need our healer with us, so we'll have to go grab him. Oh, she's interesting. Oh. Okay. One second, I wanted to try something. Elixir of Resolve, +1 Resolve. Okay, but like... It's permanent. I did think that that would be the case when I read it. It's fucking permanent. Holy shit. That's pretty insane. I might need to make myself into a tank though. Because then I can bring all the anti-Kairos people with me. The only problem is that I'd be missing a tank if I do that. Well, I have her, but if I have her, I don't have... I either don't have Ebb or I don't have our healer. She is anti-Kairos, I'll give her that. That's for sure. Can't complain about that. What are you? Sage's Guild. I'm pretty chill with you. Right. Interesting.
Will do.
Stuff. Hello, sir. Oh. Thank you, sir. I will now sell it so I can make some fucking money. Because I am always low on money.
One moment.
Gonna drop him?
We'll wait for a short while.
Yep. Right, this person has all the Fatebinder stuff. That's cool. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. It's pretty fucking cool. Why does someone from the Vendrian Guards sell me all the Fatebinder stuff? The fuck? Doesn't make any sense. Anyway. Great sword. None of us uses that. Do I have anything else I wanted? I had something I wanted to buy here, I believe. It's these two goofballs. We'll buy the more expensive one and then we'll buy the other one. I should be able to get the little teeny tiny bit of money that's left that I need. Somehow. I think that's enough now. I bought the one that was 25, so I should have the 20 left. Boom, there it is. There we go. We have all 6 of them. We have everyone I wanted. Nice. Now we need to go and do the quest. Which I think the only thing I have to do now is just go here. Yep, let's just go. I have our boy Barik with me, don't I? I hope so. Hope I didn't forget him. Iron and bronze, okay. Oh, something's down there. Oh boy.
Can't do that.
Oh. Cool. Winds of the Edict of Storms surrounded the stones of these walls, dusting them in iron and bronze, yet they persist. Dusting them in... Oh, okay.
Sorry, I can't. Can't do that.
I figured, honey.
Can't do that.
Right. Okay. A little worried, but here we are. This looks like the center of it. Right? Crimson flashes among the torn terrain of the Blade Grave as a gang emerges from the landscape around you. They're hardened men and women with well-weathered skin and narrow eyes, their piecemeal leather armor graced with notes of bronze. Huh? Fate Binder. So nice of you to finally show up. Beautiful scenery, no? Truly displays the indiscriminate artistry of our overlord. Am I supposed to know who you are? Name's Careless Spark. Ridiculous, you're telling yourself. But I think it suits. Gets to the core in a way that Mother Name never did. How'd you know I'd be here? You don't keep tabs on Halfgate? It's on Cacophony's doorsteps. Fair. Get on with it. Tell me what you want. I don't expect you're willing to sell the Ironclad services to us. The Archon of Secrets will be wildly, ridiculously grateful to have a personal audience with him. What does the Archon of Secrets want with Barik? Your heavy friend survived an edict and came out stronger for it. You think the voices wouldn't be a mite bit curious? The voices of Narat knows that I'm allied with Graven Ash. He sent you on a fool's errand. I suppose it would be too much to ask that Graven Ash recruit someone with something besides iron between their ears. Thought it might come to this in the end. Let's see if you live up to your legend. God damn it.
You have no hope.
Afraid of death.
Okay.
It's a hit.
Not gonna pretend like I understand how she works. I really don't.
Do I look like I want to? If I must. Easy as can be.
The gang of crimson corpses made of trespassers upon the Blade Grave. Let us claim what brought us here. Oh, we can actually grab some more stuff. Nice.
Will this do? It is nigh the size of a kite sheet. You have your rock. Let us leave this place.
Something's bothering you, Barik?
I have repeatedly asked you to leave this be, yet you persist. Do you think that you act in my interest? Do you think you know better than I where my interest lies?
I'm just trying to help. Why are you so resistant to it?
There was no ambiguity in the Archon of Justice's ruling.
Fuck. How am I gonna fucking weave myself out of this? It was unjust.
The Overlord anointed two This place haunts me, Fatebinder. These walls, these lands, they were hard ones. They possessed an austere beauty. The general saw them for what they were. Lands well worth fighting for. The winds that day. They swept everything aside. They tumbled tearsmen and livestock like children's playthings. The dust choked our mouths and eyes. Trees appeared as if by magic. simply to be smashed into splinters against stones. And those splinters cut like knives. We were no fools. We knew what had fallen upon us, and we took cover as best our iron shields and the general's protection allowed. Yet the wind tore us away, one by one. Some silent, some screaming. Now only I remain. In this state. Take the metal to your smith, or do not. There's nothing further to be said. Let us leave.
Yes.
Twisted columns of wind sometimes descended from the clouds to scar the land. One such vortex touched down here, remaining long enough to twist the stone into tall, vicious spines. Okay. You make out the shifting silhouettes of a small group ahead of you. Appearing lightly armed and armored, the group pulls 2 carts in their wake. They haven't noticed you through the maelstrom. I'll just attempt subterfuge. Nice. We just sneaked right past them. I'd rather keep it that way. I don't want to fuck with anyone. Hey, sweetheart. Did you fucking rat us out? You're back. Did you secure the alloy? Give it here. I guess the answer is no. What you plan on doing with it? Okay, here. Oh, fantastic. She accepts the alloy and places it on her anvil. Mumbling, she traces her fingers in the air, forming a series of sigils. With rapt attention, Barik watches the smith move about the samples. Examining it from several angles, he says nothing, though when the faceplate of his helm shifts towards you, there's accusation in his eyes. A revealing cantrip and some aimless grunting? Oh, come on, I could have managed this. This will do. This will most certainly do. She straightens, nodding vigorously. Lucentia brings their hands together again in a single sharp clap. It's going to take me a little time to work out the rock's properties, but this is a promising start. I assume that you will be stabbing it with a hot iron prod as well? Of course not. Don't be ridiculous. Of course not. Pull up a stool or a crate and make yourselves at home. This shouldn't take too long. I am genuinely wondering what the fuck she's gonna do with it. A few hours pass as Lucentia bombards the sample from the blade grave with a combination of hammering and spell work. She heats it, submerges it in water, shapes it, wreathes it in lightning, causes it to levitate in the air. Eventually she pauses, studying the metal and tapping her chin. Find anything? I'd sure as don't say I did. The alloy absorbs and retains mystical energy, specifically in the form of magical effects. In theory, a weapon crafted of it could retain its enchantment for decades at least, maybe longer. What does this mean for Barik? It means your curiosity is sated. It means we can continue our true mission and forget this heretical quest. You live your entire life in service of Graven Ash and the Overlord. The added burden of this armor is ridiculous. As it should be. I don't suffer this armor because it is just. I suffer it because it is Kairos' will, and I am Kairos' servant, as you have often claimed to be. Unfortunately, separating Barik from his armor may not be as easy as one imagines. Perhaps if I'd gotten to him immediately after the edict. As is, Barik is as alloyed with his armor as the iron is with the bronze. Simply put, Ash's ability to shield his soldiers has spread to the armor, likely due to Edict's power. Each wound taken by soldier and armor are one, and the heal is one, with flesh and metal fusing together. As long as Barik remains under the Archon of War's power, he remains in the armor. The longer he remains in his armor, the more it will become an intractable part of him. Can we remove the Aegis? Short of the death of the Graven Ash, or him rescinding his patronage over Barik, I see no way to free Barik from the Archon's power.
Neither is an acceptable solution. This shell, onerous though it may be, protects me and serves you. Without the great general or the disfavored, I have no purpose.
Oh, come on, you big crybaby. I'm sure there's a siege engine somewhere in need of a counterweight.
There's always protecting me.
Attempt to harm General Ash in my name, Fatebinder, and this arrangement shall swiftly end.
I didn't say I was gonna harm him. Holy shit. I'd harm you for him way faster than I'd harm him for you. Fuck off. You're not that great. You're not that important. Please keep searching. My pleasure, Fatebinder. If I uncover anything of value, I'll dispatch a bird immediately. Fuck.
I was better off not knowing, Fatebinder.
Well, now you know.
That the Archon's protection, the very thing to which I owe my life, keeps me imprisoned in this shell. Ignorance of how deeply cursed I am was the only blessing remaining me.
Sorry, Barik. I'll keep searching for an alternative.
I appreciate the sentiment, Fatebinder, but truly, pursuing this further is folly. Truly, Fatebinder, while we may not always agree, I consider you more than a comrade in arms, which is why I hope you abandon this foolish obsession with removing my armor. No choice exists here. This armor remains my cage, as Kairos willed.
This is clearly not Kairos' will. This is a completely, like, unexpected accidental side effect, my dude.
I can accept that. I hope that you can too. My Lord Binder, what can I do for you? Suffice it to say, my armor saved me.
Right. So, him. He leveled up. Indeed he did. Probably just level that shit up. Surrounds the target on a level of slow time, some of their actions. Probably this one's better. So... Oh yeah, I have this. Do you remember your training under Blood and Mark? I remember mine. Funny to think that you and I are about a century apart, but to Blood and Mark we're all children. I'm now the oldest of the court's children, and I've seen much in my time. It's probably for the best everyone assumes I'm old, harmless, and worth shuffling away in the archives. If I were scrutinized too closely, I'm sure Tunon would find I've grown lax in my spoiled old age. Part of why I am where I am is that I've kept my head down. You appear to be doing the opposite. In some regards, this is beyond your control. You were chosen for the honor of proclaiming Kairos' edict twice. To decline would have meant death, but to accept means to be placed on stage for all to see. Kairos' most powerful weapon is not the edict. It's her ability to hand us rope that we willingly use to hang ourselves. Never forget this. There are numerous questions nestled in your request. What is it you wish to know most? Focus your inquiry and I will answer as best I can. I'll ask about the edicts, I think. Well, we failed to release our boy. I'm guessing that if there is an outcome in which we can release him, he might require us to get him to leave the disfavored, which, yeah, would not be very nice, and I'm pretty sure I would have a hard time convincing him. So, yeah. Okay, time to go do the main quest. Just want to see if anything's changed here since we've been doing shenanigans around.
Can't do that.
We're gonna have to go and talk to, I was thinking maybe if we talk to Graven Ash, there might be something there as well, but I doubt it. There we go. Nothing. No, it's just the same lady. Let's just go talk to Graven Ash and see if he has anything to say. Comes to edicts, as it seems Alia knows how it all works. The rest of us are left to live in fear and ponder it all. Kairos' edicts are a sort of magic above and beyond even the Archons. I dare say the edicts are stronger than Kairos, as there's no evidence Kairos can willingly stop an edict once set into motion, which is in part why Kairos' edicts seem to have an until-unless clause in their wording. I know the edict, as powerful as it is, requires a human voice to complete the casting. Thus, the Overlord has people like you proclaim edicts cast far from the Imperial throne. The magic is Kairos' magic. The human voice is the final carrier or trigger to complete the magic phenomenon. And here's what's most fascinating. At least as far as you're concerned, there have been dozens of mortal agents who have been made to proclaim edicts. 2/3 of them die within a decade, and many gave reports of lingering mystic scars from the ordeal. And there have also been a handful to resolve or break an edict. These until and unless clauses get fulfilled from time to time, and we see a similar pattern in history. Those who resolve an edict often live short lives, and many speak of arcane side effects of the shattered edicts. Here's where you're unique. To the best of my fact-finding, you're the first to proclaim and break the exact same edict. Whatever mystical power is involved in the creation and destruction of such magics, you're the first to stand at the terminus of both. Now that I know the spires can be awoken, it makes sense that if anything can or would wake them from slumber, a shattered edict seems the likely culprit. Kairos has other edicts in place through the tiers. If you truly wish to learn more, perhaps you should take it upon yourself to shatter those edicts. After all, if Kairos did not wish for the edicts to be broken, why include a termination clause? Awesome. Ask about the spires. Okay. Gonna ask her about the spires. Being in a good relationship with Tunon's court was a good decision on my part. I'm getting a lot of info out of it. I'm assuming I wouldn't get as much good info if I wasn't on good terms. Fatebinder. No one in recent history has reached the pinnacle of a spire, and yet you step to the top as if they were intended for your occupation. What do you have to say for yourself? Still figuring out what it could mean. They do offer certain strategic advantages. So you only regard them as tactical bastions. Perhaps that is best. Whatever power raised the spires and holds them aloft. Better that you not let it preoccupy your efforts. What is it you require? Sorry, guys. Ugh, always so tired. Can the connection between you and your soldiers be severed? Only in death. Why do you ask? So you can't rescind it, say, in case of a traitor? Were a legionary to abandon their loyalty to me and survive my subsequent wrath, then likely all bonds would break between us. The limits of my ability, however, are not so cleanly defined as an Earthshaker's sigil. We learned that your protection keeps Barik trapped in his armor. It is in your power to grant him his freedom. Oh, he's gonna get pissed at me, though. I still want to say it. I just want to know what happens if I say it. Fatebinder! Oh, Barik, shut up. Barik is a son to me, and he swore me his oath years ago. Our bond is forged in iron and blood. I consider this matter closed, Fatebinder. Speak no more of it. So I didn't even get anything out of that. I was hoping to at least get some information or something. I've been pissing off Barik a lot lately. I should probably chill down with that. Oh, Jesus.
My lord, what can I do for you?
Fair enough. Seems like there's
Will do.
nothing I can do there. I don't know. I don't know what else to do for Barik. If there is an outcome in which we can save him from his current fate, it's not... It's either going to involve us killing... killing the Archon, or temporarily killing Barik, or getting him to desert, and none of these are particularly nice, so... I don't know if I want to go down that path. To be fair, I think I just don't care about Barik enough to do all that. But I don't know. Anyway. Let's go. We got shit to do. Okay.
Sentinels stand. I still remember when the edict struck this place.
Hello, Rotivek. The moat that once encircled Sentinel Stand has long since succumbed to the harsh environment. Standing water and patches of moist dirt are all that remain.
There! See that?
Yes, I do. Thank you, Barik. Very helpful, honey. I hope our favorite...
Sorry, I can't.
Our favorite, disfavored character hasn't died. I haven't seen her in a really long time. I'm starting to worry a little bit, I'm not gonna lie.
Sorry, I can't.
Oh, okay, so I can't go this way. So I was going the right way.
Sorry,
Fuck.
I can't. Sorry,
My bad.
I can't. Can't do that.
Okay, honey, well, shut the fuck up then. Hello, sir. Would you like to have a chat? Are you the support that Ash sent out? I'm not here to support you, worm. You're here to support me. Oh, God. Yes, I'm Tunon's Fatebinder. Glad to hear it. Can never be too careful out here. I'm half blind from this storm, and you agents of the court don't always stand out. No offense. We've been patrolling the outer walls, but there's no sign of the enemy. Either they know not to come here, or they're better at hiding than I credited. Damn rebels shift about like the winds they do. Have you run into any Unbroken recently? About 2 weeks ago. Okay, can we enter the fortress? Come take a look and you'll understand. Okay. What's the problem?
Sorry, I can't. Can't do that.
Okay. Oh. Nothing has changed. This is the very storm that shattered the Unbroken and disfavored alike. Thank you for bringing me here, Fatebinder. Stridus Herodon, the last stalwart regent, cowers behind the walls of his castle, and we won't be able to reach him through the storm. This place brings back unpleasant memories. You were there during the war? Regrettably. The general's daughter and members of her cohort were captured in the second year of the war. By the third, we had tracked her to Sentinel's stand. We knew that the edict was coming, but thought it worth the risk. The battle dragged on longer than it should have, and we got caught in the storm. That was the day I woke up encased in this bedamned rust bucket, and why this place brings to mind unfinished business. Tell me about the regents. Bureaucrats, diplomats, all drunk on their own self-importance. Stridus Herodon never impressed me, but the people of Stalwart revered the man. Cowardice must run in the regent bloodline. When the edict struck, Stridus hid in his castle and watched his country fall to pieces. An honorable man would have died for his people. This storm didn't leave much behind. A year of brutal weather will do that. Kairos' Edict of Storms devastated the once mighty realm of Stalwart, all but wiping it from the map. There isn't much left of the old country, save for the Unbroken and their stubborn pride. Okay. I'm only interested in one thing. How do we get inside? Couldn't say. Powers fighting over this realm must have some notion, otherwise they wouldn't squabble for control over this blasted wasteland. We should track down someone with answers. Stay vigilant, Fatebinder. Did you hear that? A voice. Almost... perhaps a song? You catch an odd sound in the wind. That does not sound like a song. That sounds like the creepy whispers of the damned. A low moan hidden with a cacophony of swirling dirt, metal debris. The clouds of dust seem to close in upon you. Within them, you see patches of glowing red. What the fuck? We're dealing with ghosts now? What the shit? Wisps and scourges. Wonderful. That's a thing I have to deal with now. Great. Just gonna...
I will aid you. Are you afraid of death?
Next time, cover your ears. Take that!
Can I poison a ghost?
You might learn
Doesn't make a
something.
lot of sense. Not gonna lie.
Right. I got it.
The fuck? The Bane are gone. Oh, those were Bane. Their unnatural cries silenced, leaving only the tornado's violence in your ears, and the dust clouds recede. You spot a crouched figure on the wall above.
Look there, Fatebinder. Atop the wall. Someone takes note of our passing.
Janus. Your boy
Can't do
Janus. Janus? One of the two. A soldier kneels behind the ruined parapets. You can tell by his raiment, old stalwart gear, that he's an unbroken soldier. He peers at you with a mixture of cautious and curiosity. You handle the Bane well enough, but what brings you to this forsaken place? You don't look like the typical rank and file of Karsus' army, but you're no daughter of Stalwart either. No, you're the Fatebinder who broke past the Vandrian Guard. I think you'll find yonder wind wall a tougher nut to crack than the Apex Citadel. That is precisely the attitude that brought down the tears. It's the fact that you fuckers keep thinking you're so much better than each other and you never ever ever work together. You fucking retards. I'm here to kill Stratus, Herodin, and I'm here to end the Edict of Storms. Is that how it works? Kairos casts an edict, sends lackeys to clean up to do the cleanup effort? In that case, I'm glad we're still independent of your imperial dogs. I suggest you make like a storm and blow, because you're not getting inside the fortress. When you report back to your master, tell him that first Scout Janus sent you off with your tail tucked between your cheeks. Why do the Unbroken hate Stratus Herodin? They do. He's a spineless old man who hides behind his soldiers and doesn't possess any of the values he hammers into others. Oh, sorry. I was talking about Graven Ash. Would that I had the strength to tear down this wall and kill him myself. Herodin is a relic of the past, and we're looking to the future. We don't have any hope squirming out from under Kairos' thumb, while the old regent enjoys his twilight years sipping dusty wine and hiding from the war. What can you tell me about the regents? The regents were our royal family. They governed Old Stalwart, protected our borders, and rallied our armies when in need. Kairos' butchers left but one regent standing, and he's as useless as a mustache on a mallet. You know anything about Amelia? Sorry I didn't catch that. I'm not too good with names, and your voice isn't carrying over the winds. Impertinent scum. Climb over that wall and let me beat the truth out of you. I can do that. What do you know about the Edict of Storms? The storm will continue for as long as Stratus Herodin lives. I wager that we're both keen on stopping the old coward's heart, though I'll do everything in my power to make sure that you never get any closer to Sentinel Stand than this. What are the Bane doing here? Following some scent of magic, at least that would be the safest assumption. I have a hypothesis that when gathered in large enough numbers, they'll communicate through song, albeit one so shrill we can't hear it, and I think I'm boring even me, so I'll shut up now. No, Lantry, please continue, Lantry. Don't you know anything? The Bane are drawn to Kairos' magic like flies around a corpse. This whole region's polluted with the Overlord's reek. Nowhere more so than the wind wall before us. Mind yourself around their claws, Fatebinder. It's said that once the Bane have you in their clutches, they never let go. Perseverance opened the sunset spire. It'll crack Stalwart's little wind wall. I can say this much. You buy into what you're preaching, and I have to respect that. Plenty of folks have tried to get into Sentinel Stand and failed, but none of them had a spire to call home. How can I get inside Sentinel Stand? Throwing yourself into the wind wall comes to mind. Take a few steps inside, see how long it takes for the wind to strip you down to a skeleton. I'd love to stay and chat, but it's high time that I reported on your presence to my superior officer. Be seeing you, Fatebinder, though you might not see me. Damn that vain southern wretch. The Unbroken know the territory better than us and take every opportunity to flaunt it. What was that scout even doing here? Look, there's a corpse on the wall. Might bear a closer look. I can't tell from here, but I think it's wearing disfavored colors. Oh, he just fucking poofed out of existence.
Can't do that. Sorry, I can't.
Oh, I figured. Oh no. Amelia's battle standard. This appears to be a scrap of the battle standard carried by Amelia, the daughter of the Archon of War. A since eroded skin from bones. Tucked away in one of the gauntlets, you find the scrap of a distinctive battle standard. That's the General's family crest. Amelia and her unit must have come through here. It seems a lifetime ago that we marched on Sentinel's stand. At least this proves we were on the right track. So close, too. The girl might still be alive out there. It's possible. Tell me about Amelia. She was always headstrong, took after her father in that regard. She also demanded that the Legion treat her like an ordinary soldier whenever possible, though in truth she was far from ordinary. She's not an Archon like Ash, but she's vicious with a sword and good with her troops. I sparred with her outside of the Bastard City and almost lost an ear for my troubles. Makes you think she's alive. Ash's protection would keep her standing long after anyone else would have fallen. I don't like to think what she's endured in her imprisonment, but we can help put it behind her. The daughter of Graven Ash can outlast any prison. I am afraid that what we will find out is that she is alive, but that she has sided with the enemy. Ash bade us to bring under order to the region, but we need to learn as much about his daughter as possible. I heard tell of an unbroken fort called Duskwatch. One of our soldiers has been imprisoned there since around the time Amelia's unit went missing. I'll wager anything that if we shatter the Unbroken defensive, we'll learn more about her whereabouts. Barik is correct. They took Kalia's captive, supposedly one of the Stone Shields who traveled with Amelia. You have to make contact with Osmios. I remember that name. Commander in charge of taking the Duskwatch. I'm sure he would appreciate the aid of a Fatebinder. You go on ahead. I need to double back and relay this to Ash. That should raise the old man's spirits, eh?
Sorry, I can't.
Okay.
Sorry, I can't.
So I can't get there. Can't get there either.
Sorry,
I can't click there. Okay, well, we leave then, I guess.
Sorry.
There was
Sorry,
nothing
I
there.
can't. Sorry, I can't.
I heard you the first 5 trillion times you said that. Trust me. I received another missive. Okay, you are correct. There are spires all across Tyratus. The exact distribution of these monuments fuels all sort of debate and speculation, but 2 facts seem commonplace. Most spires are built near old walls. Your mountain spire is a notable exception. In nearly every culture that predates Kairos has some local myth to explain the builders of these spires. I believe the Tearsmen cite the Older Realms as their local name for these spire old walls architects, but nobody knows for sure. And of course, where Kairos has brought proper civilization, the origins of the spires simply isn't discussed in good company. Here's what I think you need to know. First, the spires behave as arcane lodestone. There is a constant field of magical strength around a spire. If you imagine a mystic sea resting atop our world, the spires seem to spin and churn this magic, creating a spell cast with even modest effort will materialize with powerful results. Second, and I'd say most telling, Kairos has laws against entering the old walls. There are no laws against the spires. You can infer from this that means Kairos has no issue with the lay folks messing with the spires but wishes to keep us safe from the old walls. Or you could think like an overlord and know that if you place a rule against something, you make it forbidden and desirable. Now I find it telling that Kairos forbids the hallways that lead to the spires, but does not paint a target on the spires themselves. Last but not least, as a young Fatebinder, I once had to oversee the case of a man who had built a shrine to Kairos around the base of a spire in the far southeast. Could find no evidence of falsity or slander. His shrine was a most reverent and loving tribute as I've ever seen. At one point, though, this man claimed he had evidence that Kairos was here back in negative 50. He had merely uttered those words, and my senior binders swung the axe then and there. Being the new girl at the court, I said nothing, but I have long wondered why such a comment should require death instead of the traditional removal of the tongue. Interesting. Very interesting stuff. Oh, man. I like the way that we're, like, slowly learning about the game. About the world of the game and the magic and stuff, which is, like, really uncovering this mystery. As you can see, Duskwatch is closed off to the likes of us, else I'd be taking shelter from the storm. I figured, sweetie. Ah! The Fatebinder of Tunon. That is me. Commander Osmios told me that I should look out for company, but I didn't expect anyone from this high up the food chain. Due east of here, our unit gathers its strength to take Duskwatch. Follow me. With the biggest stone shield I've ever seen. How'd you run around in armor like that? With great effort, but I must keep moving to stave off the rust. My calves have bulged to the size of piglets. Tell me about Osmios. He's been part of the Stalwart campaign since it began, so he knows this country like the inside of his helmet, which is damn impressive when you consider how the edict shook everything up. I'd follow him anywhere, including the Eye of a Storm, it seems. What's your mission here? We do what Kairos' Iron Legion does best. We claim the fort, and anyone who doesn't cooperate gets put to the sword. Our commander likes to keep the orders simple. Osmios mentioned something about a northern prisoner behind the walls of Duskwatch, but I couldn't tell you anything else. I was assigned to scouting duty, not rescue duty. What's the story? Throughout the war, the Unbroken kept this fort locked up against Kairos' forces. It might not be much to look at, but the folks behind those walls are a spirited bunch. Not even the storm has broken their nerve. I know that the commander would say that his southerner is too ignorant to wipe the grit from his eyes, but the Unbroken have been using the storm against us, and well, you have to respect that. Let's go. Hello. Okay. Graven Ash protects. That's very Emperor protects of you. Graven Ash protects, Osmios, 32nd Legion. A pleasure to have you join us. Even this close to the Iron Hearth, we need all the help we can get. Oops. Still trapped, I see. How are you faring under there, soldier? It is challenging enough to fit food through this stubborn iron bucket. I have gained several 100 pounds of iron and muscle over the last year, and I smell like a mass grave left open to the sun. But I am, for the moment, upright. As you might be able to tell, this fort is a tough nut to crack. The Unbroken aren't too keen on surrendering. Oh, a raid. Oh, thank you, Happy Tau. I love your name. Oh, man. Thank you so much. Where was I? Jesus. Tau raid. That does not sound like a good thing. I was gonna raid you at some point and I finally did it. Well, again, I do appreciate it, although if you put it like that, a Tau raid does not sound like a good thing. Well, I guess maybe it's a diplomatic raid. They are the Tau after all. It was just when you say raid, I think Drukhari, and I'm instantly scared. Watercast raid. Dropping leaflets. There you go. You should know that this stream is an Eldari simping stream, so that is enemy propaganda. I do not appreciate it. Please do not spread leaflets. As you might be able to tell, this fort is a tough nut to crack. The Unbroken aren't too keen on surrendering, and our preliminary attacks have yet to break through. One of our soldiers is chained inside, Kalias, and we'll go to any lengths to get him out. Fair enough. Never mind, I need to leave. I saw your first shorts on YouTube and really wanted to stop by sometime. Thank you. That's very sweet. What's your business? What's your business? Duskwatch? Okay, this dude has no idea why I'm here. Okay, no, the other guy went back, so fair enough. Okay. What are we playing? We are playing Tyranny, which is a game that was released by Obsidian Entertainment, which is the same guys who made Fallout New Vegas and Pillars of Eternity 1 and Pillars of Eternity 2. This is the game that they made in between Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2. I guess because they just wanted to put something out there while the rest of us were waiting for the sequel. And basically you get to play as one of the bad guys. You're not the hero. You're actually the minion of the evil overlord that just conquered the world. And we have recently decided that while initially I was just going to be evil, turns out that the evil overlord might not be as powerful as he makes it out to be. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just take over. Maybe I will become the evil overlord. We'll see. So yeah, we're having fun. Stab him? I'm hoping I can. But so far we haven't even seen him. What's your business at Duskwatch? I expect you've come to aid us in the war effort, but when it comes to Tunon's agents, it pays not to make assumptions. Noble Scion, you must be mistaken. I'm not here to aid you. You're here to aid me. I love the noble background. I am absolutely about to hit him with that. He studies you for a moment before busting into laughter. Forgive me, you're right. I mistook the matter, thinking myself on a battlefield instead of Tunon's decorated halls. Imagine that. Do you take your roasted pheasant with a red or white wine? I see. I'm glad he has the right sense of humor, you know. I like him. I like him too. Happy to provide any help I can, but you need to understand that we're in the middle of a major conflict and I can't just drop everything to satisfy your needs. I was joking. Day and night, my forces have battered themselves against those walls, but even the tireless disfavored have their limits. I'm afraid we're out of commission until Ash's Aegis takes the edge off and it's our wounds closed. You look likely enough. You look lively enough. What say you help us get Callias out and soften up the Unbroken for execution? I might do that. Maybe. I need answers, not bodies. Killing the Unbroken might not help me. I don't need any help from you. I'm taking the fort on my own. Holy shit. Brave. Stupid, but brave. I would like some answers, though. It's not often that I see restraint, but there you have it. In this case, I think you can spill some blood without losing sleep. Before you get too excited, your job is to infiltrate the base under cover of night and extract the prisoner. Don't let anyone spot you. If you alert them while inside, you'll be on your own. Callias is a good soldier, and he's been in Unbroken hands longer than anyone should have to endure. You might think him just another stone shield, but Ash holds the lives of his troops in high regard, so we should consider the recovery effort as important as taking Duskwatch itself. Okay, so this is gonna be a stealth mission. Gotcha. My favorite. There are a few structural weaknesses along the perimeter, which should help you sneak in. After releasing Callias, open the front gate from the inside. We'll flood the keep, make short work of Agathon's soldiers. I'll consider that last one. Are you ready to begin? I found evidence that Ash's daughter passed by Sentinel's stand. Could Callias know more about it? For an even army dude, this Ash seems to care a lot about his troops. He does, actually. He's one of the least evil dudes. But Ash is not the Overlord. He's just one of the generals. The Overlord's pure fucking evil. But no, Ash is definitely an exception. He's still the general of the army of evil, so he is, you know, doing the evil bidding of the evil Overlord, but he himself is a pretty chill dude who really, really cares about his own troops for some reason. Okay. Anything, any information on Ash's daughter? Amelia? By the north. I never considered that anyone in her unit survived capture. If his sanity is still intact after all this time, then it's entirely possible that Callias could tell us something. It's been some time since I allowed myself such optimism. If Callias traveled with Ash's daughter, then we have a chance at taking her back from the sudden wretches. Okay. So, why are you so fucking incompetent that you need my help to take over this fort? Do tell me. Why do you suck, bro? Exactly. I hate to question the Great General or his command, but we're overworked and undermanned. There won't be any additional supplies coming our way until the fort is in our hands, and the Unbroken set up their defenses with a long siege in mind. Okay. So it's the good old excuse of, we're not paid enough for this shit, and we don't have enough resources, and HR isn't helping. Gotcha. During the conquest, we pushed through the stalwart defenders like they were old whatever the fuck, but these Unbroken are a breed apart. Okay. This sounds like a whole lot of bitching. This sounds like excuses. All of a sudden, they have something to rally behind. I don't want to say that we underestimated them, but okay, this is starting to get a little too close to heresy, buddy. What do you know of the Unbroken? Gang of Tearsmen. Their army needs dedicated HR. A gang of Tearsmen with delusions of honor. I'm sure they wish their ranks were as renowned and elite as the disfavored. Unfortunately for them, the best they'll ever do is die by our hand or surrender and face hard labor. Great. They rally around someone named Matthias, a low-born stalwart captain of some moderate success. that was difficult to say, wasn't it, buddy? Strangely enough, there's no love lost between the Unbroken and the old establishment, a hereditary bloodline known as the Regents. Yeah, I've noticed. That's why I'm trying not to kill them so I can use them to get to the people I actually want to kill, and then we can backstab all of them. Basically, we just kill everyone afterwards. So anyway, how is Amelia lost? Wish I could tell you. If what you're suggesting is true, I have no reason to believe it isn't. Then Callius should be able to tell us more. Okay. We dispatched cohorts of soldiers to recover her unit. They failed. They got yeeted by a hurricane of... I was gonna say knives, but no, it's just chunks of metal, which is not better. Navigating the region became less organized and more of a matter of chance. I'm sure that Ash is worried sick, wondering about his daughter's safety. I've worried as well, and the question plagued me even as we marched to recover her unit. It plagues me still. Kairos proclaimed an edict even though Ash's daughter was missing. Oh, that's so sweet of me. I'm so innocent. With all due respect, Ash's daughter means less than a dented goblet to the Overlord Kairos. Yeah, I know. He is above such matters and wouldn't pause to take the girl's safety into consideration. Much less yours or mine. Besides, the great general knew the risks of sending his daughter into battle. He wouldn't let his feelings compromise the war effort. I'm sure he wouldn't. Another family destroyed at Kairos' whim. At least Ash can take comfort in the knowledge that he isn't directly responsible for what happened to his daughter. I still need a moment. That moment is just so I can save, and then we can go. Okay. The Overlord is not popular. Well, he's so powerful that for most of the game, I genuinely wondered whether he was some kind of god. So yeah. But he is popular in the sense that everyone's very, very loyal to him, for the most part. But they're loyal out of fear, so yeah. Depends how you define popular. Make your move as soon as night falls. Remember to stay out of sight. Go for Callius. We'll wait for you on the, to open the gates from inside. We can't help you until that happens. Good hunting. Not loved, I guess. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Sneak inside. I will absolutely sneak everywhere. Let's go. But first, I must loot everything. Because if it's not nailed to the ground, then it belongs to me. I mean, to Tunon's court.
Huh.
I am but his faithful faintbinder.
Can't do that.
Let's speed it up. Okay, that's a possible entrance. He said his words seem to imply that there's more than one. Aha! Yep, there is. Okay. Can't do that.
Can't do that.
Yeah. 3. Jesus, that's a lot of them.
Sorry, I can't.
I thought when they said fortress, I thought that we were gonna deal with like a like a castle, with big stone walls. Turns out it's just a bunch of sticks.
Can't do that.
Just a bunch of sticks stopped the mighty disfavored army. Fucking sticks. You never heard of fire. Set fire to this shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my god. The incompetence of these motherfuckers. Swear to god.
Sorry, I can't.
I did see an enemy over there. Not good. Hopefully he's not seeing me. Jesus. Okay, this is where we started. So we don't know which way is the best way to go in. But we know those two are over there. We know these two are here. We know this fucker's moving around. If there is a place with prisoners, it's gonna be one of two things. It's either at the back, so either here, or it's at the exact middle, because that's the hardest place to reach. I'm gonna take my chances.
Quiet down.
Did you have to say that with so much, I don't know. Knock down the wall. That does not sound very sneaky. What the fuck? That doesn't sound sneaky at all. What about this one? Is it also knock down the wall? Okay, yeah, climbing sounds a lot safer. Thank you.
No one will see me.
Sneak. These people don't understand stealth, do they? And before I walk in and immediately I'm like surrounded by them. So, anyway. This is why our Lord and Savior, the dude who made Skyrim, whose name I just forgot, invented the concept of quick saving and quick loading, okay?
Will do.
Don't let me spread misinformation. I have no idea if he's the one who invented it. I doubt it. Oh, man. Let's try this one. Enter the fort through subterfuge. Of course. As soon as I click to actually hide. Is this better? I can see a person over there. I don't think it will be. Fuck. We found Callius, though. So he is here. Is it because I'm just supposed to go in with a singular person instead of like all four of them? Or just go in with my sneakiest character? So, we tried this one.
I got it.
Let's move fast. Was there any other entrance? We tried this one. That was just now. Right? And this was the door right next to him. I don't think there was any other entrances, though. Fuck. Other than the main entrance, of course, which I can't use.
Sorry,
Right.
I can't.
Okay,
Sorry,
so
I can't.
I can go in through here, but that requires me to destroy the thing. And then I'm on the opposite side of where Callius is, because Callius is here.
Sorry, I
Okay,
can't.
I think of everyone we have, my character is probably the one with the highest subterfuge, which I think would be the equivalent of stealth. Let's take a peek. I am assuming subterfuge determines the character's ability to move unseen through their environment. Okay, yeah, so I was right. So we have 66. 36. He's... No, we don't even... Yeah, it's me, alright. And I'm still not that high, which is a little concerning. I am wearing the shoes of not... Yep, the shoes of no one can hear me. Gotcha. Do I have anything else that can up my subterfuge? Don't think so. Fuck. I am wearing as much roguish stuff as possible, but... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Do I have anything else? Some armor that gives me stealth? No? Oh? Nope. Nope. That's heavy armor. No? Okay, well, looks like... Oh, I didn't know we had a fancy bow with a fancy name. Ooh. Poisonous. Hell yeah, we're wearing that. We're using that. Where is it? Do you usually stream during this time? I stream... Yeah, you could say that. I usually start at either 5 or 6 p.m. And then I'll stream into the night, depending on how tired I am. I am supposed to stop at 9 p.m., which was 10 minutes ago. But you see, I suck at going to bed at normal hours, so... my ability to keep a regular sleep schedule is about as good as my ability to pay attention, she says, while having ADHD. Okay, let's use my character and my character alone. Pacific time start at 10 a.m., so I'll have to come say hi with the community more often. You have ADHD too? Oh yes, I have the good old AUDHD, also known as the worst fucking combination ever. Which means I have the TISM and the ADHDs. Let's go. Exactly. That's the best combo ever. Oh yeah. 2-for-1 special. Exactly. Okay, let's see if I can get my character in without getting caught. Alternatively, we'll just fucking kill them. Shit. I was hoping that just throwing my character in would be enough, but the other one's teleported with me anyway. Guess we fighting then. Fuck. Is there a way for me to... No. I think the stealth didn't work. No! It didn't, because as soon as I crossed it, the other ones all TP'd with me, and they're not nearly as stealthy as I am. Well, we're fighting then.
You have no tone.
I am so stealthy. Teehee.
Will do.
Hey, that one's not attacking me. I'm being stealthy as fuck. Look at that. We've managed to limit the
Will do.
battle to a very small area, I think. 'Cause that guy's not aggroing. Speaking of which, please don't go and aggro him. Can I do something? No, that doesn't help.
On my command.
No. Stop your command. Stop your command.
Sorry about that.
Thank you. Yes, we fighting. Okay. Now everyone, chill.
On the lookout.
Stealth. Thank you. Fuck. Even in the oppressive rust storms, the Unbroken soldiers have remarkably good aim with a bow. It's real time? Mm-hmm. Hey, my boy. Hey, yo. I'm here to save you, buddy. Friend. Why are they called Unbroken? I'm guessing because no one's been able to break them so far. As in, our army has been trying to wipe them out and we failed. Stone Shield Callias. This bound soldier looks to have endured a recent and vicious beating. Though most of his bruises have progressed to the later stages, he looks up at you with tired resignation. If you're here to kill me, get it over with. Damn, bro. Get on your feet, soldier. I'm here to rescue you. I'll not fall for some unbroken trick. You won't get me to talk with this mockery of a rescue. Look, I know my stealth rescue mission hasn't exactly gone as planned, but you don't have to be mean. Callias, the poor man is mad from imprisonment and torture. I've seen it happen. Do never to a good Northman. Oh god. I'm just gonna smack him across the face. Holy shit. Bro. Graven Ash protects. His eyes widen, and he releases you immediately, nodding with gratitude. Graven Ash protects. Notice that he's basically doing half of an Aquila symbol, kind of a thing. I'm just saying. This is very Emperor coded. Graven Ash protects. I had lost hope that this day would ever come. This fort is still controlled by the Unbroken, and I'm in no shape to fight my way out. I take it there are other soldiers outside these walls. If you open the gates from the inside, letting in reinforcements will give us an opportunity. I have questions for you first. Emperor? Yes. I have questions. We can compare The poor war stars when they work on are all dead. God fucking damn it. Get going before they get wise to the plan. You're not gonna get wise to the plan as long as you shut the fuck up. Now, are you also stealthed? You better be. Are you stealthed?
Stepping like
You are not stealthed. Sir, you're fucking useless. I swear to God. If he... Oh, he's not even gonna follow... You're not gonna follow me? Oh. Bro. I was kind of hoping we could just move him the same way we came in. No? Fuck. Well, I was hoping to do this without murdering everyone, but I guess I'm not given the option. Or maybe I missed the option. That's also possible.
Sorry.
Actually,
I
let me
can't.
just put everyone back here and just control my own
Will
character.
do.
Stop getting stuck. There we go. You guys wait over there for me, and please don't teleport.
Sorry.
Again.
I can't.
I know. I need to loot stuff. Just 1 second, okay? It's important. I have loot. Yes, yes, loot. Loot. Will he spot me? Nah. See, it's all good. I can't not teleport. Exactly. I really want to loot the head of that. Do you think I can loot that without him realizing it? No! No. We fucking did it. We fucking did it. Fuck yeah.
Sorry, I can't.
That was fucking bullshit. That was complete and utter bullshit. An actual stealth system. Yeah, they kept the stealth system with the game that they made afterwards, Pillars of Eternity 2. It's the same. It's the same system. I actually quite like it. I think they had the same stealth system in Pillars of Eternity 1 as well. So used to Owlcat games where stealth is just, yeah, I know. They could definitely use with learning from Obsidian's CRPGs, at least in terms of the stealth system. It's definitely really way better.
On it.
Anyway. Okay, so we have that person. Oh, okay. Haha, you have a symbol, which means you must be their leader or something. Can we just chat? We just chat? No?
Sorry,
don't chat?
I can't.
Yeah, no? Well,
Can't do that.
I'm gonna open the door. Hee hee. Open it. Didn't see that coming, did you? Ow. Please don't maybe I should have brought my people with me. Uh-oh. Okay, the other guys will come and help, and then we can loot everything.
Sorry, I can't.
Right, run. Oh! She's on the floor. She's on the floor.
If I must.
Ooh, she is dead. She leveled up. She took such a fucking beating, she actually leveled up. Kind of hilarious.
On your
Our leaders.
Okay. Revive. Now. Yes. Heal. We are having momentary technical issues. We will get right back to our regularly scheduled events as soon as I'm done waking up my character from the pits of death. This will probably work. She's gonna do that. You're gonna do that. You're gonna do that. I should not be fast forwarding the game while I'm in combat. That's not a good idea.
trying to.
Okay, now we have help. We have reinforcements. There is that one dude over there. Not great. What else? What else? We can shoot at him. No. Where am I? Where the... I think my character's stuck.
Sorry, I can't.
Oh, she's actually stuck. Like, I can't move her. Okay, well, we should probably get her to move. Honey, move. Move. Hey, there you go. Now you move. Nice shot, hun. Now shoot that one.
Any more useless?
She's really slow. Is it because of the whole part where she died? No, hobbled. Minus 60% movement speed. Oof. You guys will still let me walk around, right? I can can still loot. Right. Nice. I can loot. I'll loot. You guys go do your thing. I'm gonna.
Champion.
I was in the middle of looting. Okay, Siren, your voice is really hauntingly beautiful, but please stop. I had never heard her singing in battle. That's actually really beautiful. Come on. Fuck him up.
Will do.
My characters are once again stuck. Oh, there's more of them. Wonderful. Nice. Everyone is very tanky today. Usually I die so easily. Maybe it's just because we have so much reinforcement, to be fair. That knight's just eating it. Oh, yeah. Come on. Fuck him up. Come on, Siren. Come on. Nice. Good girl. Come on. One more.
Right.
No, no, that guy. Oh, okay. Dude's on the ground. Beat him while he's down. Good. There is no honor amongst... I was gonna say thieves, but... Knights? Is this near the start of the game or the end? I'd say I'm actually square in the middle, I think. I've actually never played the game, so I'm not 100% sure. I have no way of knowing.
I am out of practice, but I'll try.
Sorry, I can't.
Sure. Small piles of rust. Blah, blah, blah. Nothing here, nothing here. Any good loot? Good stuff? Why are you? Why are you just vibing over there? Oh, he's no, okay, he's just sitting there. Okay, well, you know, taking a breather, just resting. Okay. Who am I to
Can't do that.
give him shit for it? I guess. I'll talk to you in a second. I have to loot first. Priorities and all that. And I think this is the last one. It is. Okay, now let's go talk to the dude. The dude that we left behind. You know, I actually wanted to do this without murdering absolutely everyone. That was actually what I requested. You fucking idiots. Callius! Osmios greets the former prisoner with open arms. Graven Ash told us to seek you out. He shows you great favor. Barik? I hardly recognized you under there. I would say you're a sight for sore eyes, but you're... well, you look like shit. Glad to see you in one piece, Callius. I'm relieved to see my countrymen again, but give me a moment. I'm still weak from my wounds. Ash's protection has kept me alive, but these Unbroken can be relentless when they want something. Glad to see you alive, soldier. I don't think I got your name earlier. Because I didn't tell you, bitch. I'm Domina. Tunon's Fate Binder. Graven Ash protects. Something in the soldier's mannerism changes. He turns to you with a look of respect. Indeed he does. Were it not for Ash, I would not be alive today. What can I do for you? I'm afraid you find me in poorer condition than I would normally present myself. Okay, you're a little scared because I'm a Fate Binder. Gotcha. So, who are you, soldier? Just a stone shield, but I was bound to serve Graven Ash's daughter. Okay, so we have that confirmed. It was my pride to fight at her side, my great shame when Stradius, whomstever the fuck, forces overpowered and captured our unit. The old regent may be 10 times as stubborn as his people, but he lacks none of their might. Okay. Sounds like a skill issue. Okay, we'll be nice to the guy. We need information. We can be rude to him afterwards. I have not come to judge you, just to get the truth. Ash's daughter survived the storms. Amelia didn't die on the field that day. We were both taken prisoner, but I was moved here and made to suffer. The edict hit shortly after, and I assumed stymied any effort to recover us. If Stradius isn't a fool, then he's keeping her alive as a hostage for some future negotiation ploy. By Kairos, this confirms everything my legion fought for. She survived capture. That means there's a chance. I have it from Ash personally that he's felt a connection to his daughter. In fact, it's grown stronger for some reason. You have your orders, Fatebinder. The General demands that we take Sentinel stand, recover Amelia, and put an end to these storms at last. The General's feelings aside, how can we show Amelia's alive? Okay, no, that's dumb. That's dumb. How did the Unbroken intend to get inside Sentinel stand? Did you overhear them? I've heard a lot from my pen. Even saw the Unbroken leader, Matthias, a few weeks past. Matthias had the others convinced that some old stalwart artifact could help resist Kairos' storms. He planned on using it to let the Unbroken pass the wind wall and enter Sentinel stand. Artifacts are a strange business, but the Unbroken dedicated enough resources to the task of finding one that I would take it to heart. Rescue mission. I have a feeling we're gonna get to Amelia, and instead of rescuing her, she's just gonna, like, have already defected to the enemy or something like that. It's just the vibes I'm getting. Just tell me where Matthias sent his forces and I'll be on my way. Tell me about the artifacts. Artifacts are items of great power. They could be anything: a cloak, a pin, a pair of shoes, a fancy comb. Many of them resemble ordinary objects you might carry or wear, but they can do remarkable things. Part of how the regions maintained their dynasty was by way of inheritance. Houses Stridus, I'm not reading all that, amassed over the centuries a small trove of relics and guarded them fiercely down the generations. There's a magical sword. Fancy helmets. An ever-burning lamp. I guess that's useful somehow. Now, lots of those artifacts are scattered, but I'm certain that before the war, every thief in the bastard city had some private fantasy about a heist on Sentinel Stand Keep. I've heard tales that could open doors, melt flesh, set whole camps ablaze with nothing more than a simple gesture. It's not beyond reason that an artifact could shield someone from the worst of these storms. Fair. Just tell me where Matthias sent his forces, I'll be on my way. Dispatched a large number of soldiers to rust cannons. We wouldn't have depleted Duskwatch of its defenders unless he believed in what he was doing. That's the best news I've heard in some time. There are plenty of this favorite operating in the area around Rust Canyons, and it's only a matter of time before they overwhelm our enemies. Report to Graven Ash in Iron Hearth. Okay, we're gonna go talk to Dad. Okay, he will need to know. Well, not our dad. Our dad's Tunon. Not literally, but you know. It's more like Daddy. Both sides make for Sentinel stand, but one of our commanders is in the area already. He can hold the line while you speak with Ash. Okay. Fair enough. Do you guys want to chat? Okay. Okay, it's just everyone saying thank you. Gotcha. Let's go. Oh, wait. I'm pretty sure I leveled up. Hell yeah. More points in brains. Hell yeah. Get smart. Can I put points here? Weapon damage with bows. Maybe I will. Causes your target to become terrified when you strike from stealth. That sounds pretty fucking cool, I'm not gonna lie. Explosive missile. Launch a glowing projectile at a single target. When it hits, it explodes in an area. Oh, fuck yeah. Yes. Chad, yes. Oh wait, I think I already had that one. Even better. Report back. I've been amassing evidence against both Graven Ash and the other general. Cause this game is parts like normal CRPG, part what's that game that's really well known about being a lawyer? Forgot the name. Fuck. But yes. We are also just gathering evidence and trying to see if we can accuse these people of treachery and whatnot. I'm pretty sure I already have enough evidence to put both of the generals behind bars, I say, when really what would happen is execution. But still, Phoenix Wright, yeah, that one. I'm basically also playing that game at the same time, as I'm doing everything else. This game's great. Okay, so we need to go to this dude. Oh. Small child crouches next to an abandoned wagon. Rummaging through its contents from afar, she resembles a bedraggled urchin. Smirking face lined with dirt, her tunic torn and thoroughly stained. She spots your approach and lets out a small yelp. sprinting off into the copse of trees and vanishing from view. This is the most obvious trap I've ever been a part of, and I'm absolutely gonna fall for it. Let's go. Follow the child. You follow the child as she weaves between the trees until the forest gives way to the open fields of a small farmstead, empty from the last harvest. The girl leads you across the grounds, past 2 empty houses and a row of clay beehives, eventually racing into an open barn. As you enter after her, you see a clutch of children huddled in the rear. Trembling as you approach, there are 6 in all, gaunt faces and tired eyes shared amongst them all. One boy drops a small knife as you approach, letting it vanish within the folds of straw at his feet. Uh-oh. The children swear they are alone, claiming to be orphans from a massacred village. They fled during the fighting and retreated to this farmstead, its owners, they claim, slain by Kairos' forces. The barn is full of harvested rye and a few jars of stored honey. No doubt the reason why these children are still alive. Send them to train as spies for Tunon's court. Oh, fuck yeah! Oh, that's so cool! I love that that's an option. Ask about the empty cart on the road, though. Some of the children exchange concerned glances before the little girl you trailed speaks up. Her voice wavers and she blurts out a stammering explanation. The cart was likely used by a traveling merchant, abandoned once soldiers clashed in the nearby area. Her eyes flick to the ground for a brief moment, long enough for you to follow its gaze to a leather boot, barely visible between tied bundles of standing straw. You push past them and kick aside the bundles, revealing the corpse of a middle-aged man with multiple puncture wounds in his neck and back. They've been killing people and robbing them. Holy shit! The children gasp at the revelation and some begin to cry. The young girl pleads innocence, claiming that the man discovered the farm and attacked her, pinning her in the straw before her friends return and stab them to death. She begs you to believe her. Sweetheart, what makes you think that this story is going to get you into trouble? I'm even more certain now that I should hire you. You're all great. Oh man, I'm getting vibes from fucking Skyrim. I'm just remembering Skyrim in the orphanage in where was it, Riften or something? If you're with the Dark Brotherhood and you go there and you kill the like evil lady who's in charge of the orphanage, the kids, because you're an assassin, the kids are like, there's this one girl who's like, what was it? You murdered one person and you solved so many problems. I wonder at the possibilities. And I'm like, I just remember seeing that and going like, holy shit, this girl's going places. Not school, not university, not like a stable job, but places. And that's how I'm feeling right now. I feel like all these kids are going places, and that place is Tunon's court. And we're going to train them as spies. Hell yeah. Kids, would you like food and a job? Though mere children, the scamps are tenacious and clever. They are. Requirements for survival out here, alone. And may be of use in Tunon's court. Left to their own devices, they will almost certainly die in time. You pen a declaration that children are to be evaluated by the court's fate binders for possible service, and should they be found lacking, assigned to local tradesmen as best suits the needs of the city. Haha! The journey won't be easy, you caution, but it is necessary if they want to survive past the next season. The young girl takes the parchment and thanks you, though the rest of the children look unsure of the matter. You collect some grain and honey for yourself and exit the barn, leaving them to contemplate their fate. Good luck, kids. Hey, we gained reputation with Tunon. Of course we did. Well fed. Oh my god, we took food from them? That's rude. I didn't ask you to do that. That's fucking shitty as fuck. Well, I guess I did tell them to leave the barn and go to Bastard City, so they couldn't exactly keep all that food. But we just got a missive, though. Dear Domina, based on what you've told me, it seems a stretch to believe these events are mere coincidence or circumstance. Kairos' Edict of Execution was a setup for someone to claim Ascension Hall. To think that Kairos did not know what would happen is a massive underestimation of the Overlord's long view. You have been thrust into the arena of the mighty. Your options are retreat into obscurity, suicide, or rising to the occasion. I suggest the third. If I were you, I would use my connection to the spires to see if they will all awaken to my presence. Every tearsman sees the spires in the horizon. If they know you are the master of the spires, they will see you each time they look at the sunrise or sunset. Foster a reputation for power. Make others fear you. This is what I've seen Kairos and every living Archon do for as long as I've lived, and there's reason for this. There's a practical case that power and a reputation insulate you from threats, but there's the lesser known element that I can't prove, but I know in my heart to be true. The fear and love of others will strengthen your magic. That's what I've been thinking. That's what my theory has been so far, is the belief, either because people really, really fear you or they really, really love you, that belief has been fueling this fucking magical things. So if I get myself famous enough, in a good or in a bad way, I might be able to, I might be able to fuck up Kairos. We will be the new overlord. This last part I've inferred from my discussions with Blood and Mark. In the few times he has spoken of his gruesome work of slaying those who might rise to threaten the Overlord, he has hinted that it's easier to kill the rogue elements before they become famed and fearsome. In my lifetime, I saw Graven Ash change from an unknown militiaman to a fearsome general, and I can assure you, he did not have the power to shield his warrior in those days when he was without title or reputation. The Archons will never ever discuss the origins of their power because such knowledge might be used against them, but I have known all the Archons to be obsessed with the presentation of power. Your connection to the spires would all but guarantee the Archons will want to control and destroy you. It's a question of when, not if. Start thinking and acting like an Archon. As far as I'm concerned, you are an Archon. Not wrong. Not wrong. The Archon of the Spires. We're quick to place labels on powers we easily spot, and history is replete with Archons of fire, ice. It is foolish to think that there must be a word for a thing before an Archon can control it. Other way around. The Archons show us what is possible, and we must step to their dance. Yes, I'm glad my theory is being proven correct. Ask about Kairos' wrath. I might have to ask about that. Why hasn't Kairos dealt with me? That is my question, yes. Because if Kairos knows all this, then why hasn't he fucking killed me? Why hasn't Blood and Mark come for me and assassinated me in the middle of the night? It could be because Kairos wants me to get more powerful because he wants to do something with me, possibly take over my body or some creepy shit like that. Like, that is a possibility. We'll see. We'll see. You can tell this is an Obsidian game because the dialogue's fucking amazing, but also because the story is so well written that you find yourself asking questions and then you read the dialogue and your character has those exact questions. Like, they actually predict how the player will think and they put it in the fucking dialogue options. I only ever see that happening in Obsidian games. I swear to God. They're the only company who knows how to write the player character's dialogue to actually make sense with what a player knows at that point in time and is asking themselves. Which I really appreciate. Okay, let's go talk to Ash. Our boy Ash. Good old boy. Your presence is welcome. Indeed it is. Bye, bitch. And you? Nope. Okay. Nothing new, nothing new. Okay, let's go talk to him. Run, 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 run. Hello? Hello? No, just Graven Ash. Okay. Ash, my dude. I feel like this might be an important moment. Let's save. Yo, what's up? My Northerners sing of your accomplishments and think they're good fortune that the court is backing our work in the tiers. Yes, the court. Backing you. What is it you require? My search for Amelia takes me to Rust Canyons. I'm pleased to hear of your progress. Rust Canyons was once a verdant pass for travelers and one of many choke points on the way to Sentinel Stand. Now it's merely a garbage heap infested by rebellion. Okay. The Unbroken are seeking artifacts. That does make sense. With no means to kill Stratius from outside of Sentinel's stand, the only chance of breaching the wind wall would be through an artifact's power. The trouble is, the number of artifacts scattered about the realm is anyone's guess, and I couldn't tell you which of them could get the job done. If these rebels are committed to the task, it's possible they know something more. Also, their leader's named Matthias, apparently. I feel like I've heard of someone whose name was also Matthias. Maybe it was a different character? Maybe their name was just similar. I believe this is to travel with some artifacts in their possession, with all but one of their polluted bloodline killed during the conquest. The Unbroken are likely seeking a corpse among thousands. A fool's errand, but not an ignoble one. And then their leader's Matthias. Matthias. I have not come across his name. But yours is the most recent intelligence we've dredged from the region, so I can well believe that it's true. Whatever he calls himself, this upstart should be killed to set an example for his would-be army. Should you come across him, I expect his head to topple from his shoulders in good order. I don't know, I'm trying to take over Kyros's place, so we'll see. I'll do what I think is best for myself. I confirmed your daughter's alive. Damn that corrupt inbred of a regent. Oh yes. If his death were not required to end the Edict of Storms, I would take pleasure in breaking him on the rack myself. Holy shit, bro. You're supposed to be the nice one. I was devastated when Amelia's cohort vanished. A father's dread is not so different from a general's, and in my case, I am twice cursed to suffer the pain of her absence. I still feel her presence. It's grown stronger even, so I know that she lives, but I fear for her safety all the same. Why would her presence grow stronger? Nothing good. I received word that my disfavored have cleared a path to Roscannons, so you should make contact with Theodore. Lovely name. Blah, 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 blah. He'll guide you. Okay. Anything else? No, nothing else. Yep. Right. Okay, well, let's go then.
Right.
Right indeed. Do any of you want to talk?
What can I do for you?
No. How have you been, Siren?
Good day, Fatebinder.
Good day.
What do you need?
It's always nice to see you. She's adorable.
What do you need?
For you to help me kill Kairos.
What do you need? What do you want to know about?
My newest companion.
I'm not entirely sure what to say. I don't think much of her because I try not to think of her much.
Fair.
Have you seen the way she stares at me?
A little concerning, yeah?
I don't hate her, but she has the uncanny ability to make me uncomfortable without knowing exactly why I feel that way.
Might be because she has like latent magical powers that are fucking with hers or something. Okay. Meet with Theodore. Do we have any other quests? It's literally just this. Okay. I appreciate that. I appreciate a game that's a little more straightforward. A little less open world. I fucking hate open world.
Can't do that.
When you're a completionist, it just gives you anxiety. Let's go. I'm thinking if there's any reason why I should go back to Bastard City and talk to Tunon. We could save here. Take a quick trip, see if there's anything, and if not, we'll just quick load. Real quick. Because I don't actually have anything there. I just want to check if maybe I can talk to him about my recent discoveries, maybe like something. Just in case. Just in case. All right. I have been sending missives back and forth. Allow me to address you by such a... Archon Domina. Allow me to address you by such a title before it becomes fashionable to do so. I pride myself as a woman who stays ahead of the trends. Why Kairos smites some but allows others to exist is a question we all ponder. The Overlord can certainly appear arbitrary, and if I've learned anything, that's the point. Kairos is intentionally aloof and distant, both for matters of personal security and because if you had to wrangle the most powerful entities of Tyratos, you'd need to keep them from getting too comfortable. To me, the most obvious answer is that Kairos knows exactly what you're doing. She probably approves of your actions and is likely working at every opportunity to create a situation wherein you are acting in your own self-interest while also satisfying her ambitions as well. You have to consider one important detail. There's nowhere left in Tyratos to conquer now that the tiers are in the Overlord's grasp. What would the great generals even do in a time of peace? The voices of Nerat is barely tolerable when you have need of a spy master. Why keep around such a monster when you no longer have need of such a gruesome weapon? I would argue it is in Kairos' interest that the tiers be a costly invasion that claims the lives of as many of the Archons as possible. Not enough meat on the tiers to keep too many sharks sated very long. Kairos ordered everyone to take Ascension Hall or die. The or die must have been an acceptable option, correct? If I had to hazard a guess, I'd say you have the unspoken backing of the Overlord. It's not like the Blood and Mark can't find you whenever it wants. That's literally what I said earlier. God, I love this game. Ask about the Archons and how they've risen to power. I am loving this bitch. I am loving this Myothis lady. Loving her. Holy shit. Oh, hi, Blood and Mark. I just secretly talked about you. How about a little breathing room, kid? Oh, Jesus. Well met. Blah, blah, blah. Do you guys want to chat? Heyo. Do y'all want to chat? Hello? No? Okay, well, fuck you too. Do you guys want to say anything new? No, nothing new. I was kind of hoping that there would be something new that they might say, maybe because I have Siren with me. She's an Archon as well. Anything happened while I was away? Nope. Okay. What about you guys? I'm guessing you don't want to talk to me because you fucking hate me, understandably so. Yep. Okay. Tunon! Also known as Daddy. Would you like to chat? Fate Binder, you look as if you require my counsel. What does he wish to know? Okay, let's not ask him anything that's gonna piss him the fuck off. Nothing new. Nope. Okay, so there was nothing here. Let's just quick load back to where we were. I just wanted to make sure. Makes sense. The game so far has not been one to like expect you to backtrack unless it specifically has a quest that tells you to do so, so. Still, I'd rather make sure. You never know what you might be missing. Okay, Rust Canyons. Yes, that's where we're going. I think I've been everywhere else. Yes. Let's fucking go! Fuck them up! Okay. Do I have anything? Right, okay.
Kairos' storm ripped all life to shreds, leaving behind only armor and weapons. It is chilling to see these metal remains with my own eyes.
Uh-huh. I figured.
Can't do that.
Wedged into these rocks are the iron trappings of soldiers killed by Kairos' edict. Magical winds sheared away all flesh, leaving behind only rusting armor and weaponry. That is grim. That is grim dark, actually. Hello, sir. What? Unbroken? Wait. Why are you... Huh? An unbroken soldier struggles to rise to his feet. One arrow lodged in his shoulder. I was fully expecting it to say that he had an arrow in his knee. The other in his thigh. He attempts to stand, but his muscles are too weak for the task. Are you alright, soldier? He turns to you in bafflement, squinting across the dust, strewn expanse. Recognition barely evident in his gaze. You ironclads don't usually ask questions before you start shoving spears in our guts. Surprised you can even string words together. Before he can continue, you both catch the sound of iron boots trudging closer. Uh-oh. Wait, don't kill the man. He's already on the ground. Bro, come on. As his favorite soldier calmly approaches from the west, he regards the vulnerable southerner with a curled lip and a disapproving shake of his head. Weak and broken. Prisoners make for poor sport. Your escape was spirited, but damned foolish. He raises his sword and points it at the unbroken man's heart, poised to let it plunge and impale him to the filth-strewn ground. It's gonna piss off Barik so much. I've already pissed him off so much. Fuck! Whatever. In one swift motion, he plunges his sword and he fucks him up. Yes. Rip. Rip, dude. Rip. Then his favorite soldier turns to the Unbroken camp, frustration evident in his tone. Then his gaze shifts over to you and back to the walls. I have reinforcements now. Elia, if you open the gates, I can still make this easy on you. That was an interesting sound effect. You see a woman stride purposefully into view, atop a platform along the wall's edge. She... Oh no. Elia. Like Elia. Like Amelia. Oh no. Please tell me she's not actually Amelia. You see a woman stride purposefully into view atop a platform along the wall's edge. She lifts a spear and hurls it at Theodore. Lol. Cursing under her breath when it breaks against the rocks. I am so fucking tired of listening to you. Go shriek at someone else's fortress for a change, and stop trying to impress me by hunting down unarmed prisoners. Maybe the ladies of the north get shivery over your bravado, but all it tells me is that your codpiece is emptier than your skull. Holy shit, Elia. Do you want to join me? I like your style. I don't believe we've been introduced. No shit. One ironclad or two, it makes no difference. These walls can stand against Kairos' fury and your pig countryman's saber rattling. Oh god. Make no mistake, Ilya. You would be better served as my camp slave than as my enemy. Such a waste of good potential. I might yet quick load and help the other guy and kill this one. Ugh. Fatebinder, let's consult when you have a moment. Ilya, do you want to consult with me first? We can maybe make an arrangement where I kill this retard. How about that? Ooh, a nobleman's tunic. Fancy. Oh, it just gives me deflection. Oh, and better recovery, though. But it's no better than what they're wearing. It's just nicer looking, I'm assuming. That's about it. Give this to her and then we'll see. What about this? Is mine better or is this one better? Mine has poison, though. I'll consider it.
On it.
Hello, ma'am. Would you like to chat?
Sorry, I can't.
What do we have here? Aren't you the one who fucked over Agathon at Duskwatch? Yeah, sorry about that. We have nothing to say to one another. Either you're Graven Ash's favorite comfort soldier, or you're just like to see honest folk die. Either way, you're a pile of beast shit to me. No matter what happens here, The Unbroken will take back Sentinel Stand and banish all you Northern piss thoughts from the tiers. I'd rather die than see Stalwart under Kairos' sigil. You can't imagine what I'd do to avoid it. I hear you looking for artifacts. Found anything? Yeah, your mother's pizzle cane. You're on the wrong side of this war to be asking me anything. Fair enough. Do you truly believe that you can win? I may die today, and Stalwart may remain a wasteland for another generation, but our people will remember. That memory will awaken a thirst only quenched by your overlord's blood. That hope is enough to keep me standing in defiance. Can I win? Probably not. Can Stalwart? Absolutely. The Unbroken stand in defiance of Kairos' rule. My presence should come as no surprise. Clueless lapdog. Of course I expected Kairos to dispatch someone eventually. The Overlord isn't in the habit of making appearances. He seems smart enough to realize that the Overlord's wrath kills servant and foe alike. Why you aren't smart enough to do anything about it is a mystery to me. Who says I'm not? But yeah, no, we're not being given an option here, which is sad to me. And it seems to be implied that the reason I don't have an option to parlay with her is because we ended that other rescue mission with a massacre of the whole camp, which I explicitly said I didn't want to do precisely because of this. But I wasn't given an option by the game. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what I was supposed to do, like, instead. What my options were, basically. Oh well. I'm sure there was like a specific dialogue option I was supposed to have picked or something and I just missed it. Probably. Okay, so I can't go that way. Got a boot. We're gonna keep ready for the gym, but I hope you have a wonderful rest of your stream. Well, thank you. See ya. Have fun. Nice time at the gym, bro. Oh, that is a lot of people. Oh, I might be able to talk to them by using the prisoners. Ooh.
Spotted something.
Nice. Wait. A ragged stalwart flag sways gently in the wind, marking the site where its original owner died during the casting of the Edict of Storms. Fair enough.
Sorry, I can't.
Let's make this a little faster. There we go.
Sorry.
I can't actually go
Sorry,
there.
I can't.
I'm guessing I might be able to use the prisoners as a bargaining chip or something.
Sorry, I can't.
Or at least a way to negotiate. I hope. Who goes there? You already saw me, you dumbass. Oh, it's you, Fatebinder. I wish you didn't have to witness that crude exchange before. Ilya and her lot have caused me no lack of trouble. You are most welcome here, even if your loyalties fall with the court more than the Legion. We need all the help we can get. Ash sent word to expect you. If he dispatched an outsider to help us in the field, that says something about his urgency to see these Unbroken conquered for good. I think we can both appreciate that his interest in seeing his this matters resolved is of a personal nature. I apologize for that outsider remark. Some of us aren't as accustomed to working with anyone but the Legion proper. Let's focus on the task at hand. Hi, I'll be happy to leave this place in my tracks. Something about the wind seems to carry all of the worst of the stink and refuse to this corner of Stalwart. Ash says the Unbroken are scavenging the Bladegrave for old Stalwart heirloom. I can think of nothing else that would help us breach Sentinel Stand, short of the Regent's timely death. They're not making it easy by hauling themselves up behind the walls. If the conquest is any evidence, Stalwart folk are less inclined towards facing their enemies in open battle. Tiersmen are like rats, squeezing themselves behind the narrowest walls to avoid the inevitable. No matter what they find here, the Unbroken are trapped. North of camp, we have soldiers, led by my subordinate Jacomus. To the south, reinforcements march as we speak. Still, I would appreciate any help you can offer. The sooner we claim that Unbroken artifact, the sooner we reach Sentinel Stand. What do you know about artifacts in general? Weapons, blah, blah, nothing new. Coming from the downline is that an artifact can breach Sentinel Stand. You'll hear no complaints from me. Okay. This hardly looks like a territory worth taking or defending. The search for artifacts certainly changed how we view this garbage pit. In truth, Roscanians presented us with some strategic advantages. Our location versus soldiers with Iron Hearth and the Squatch Fort. If we could claim the spot, that would be as good as controlling the whole region. Kind of. Sentinel Stand is still the real prize. Any word from Sentinel Strand? There seems to be more of a scout presence outside the wind wall. Unbroken, disfavored, everyone is on edge, waiting for something to happen. We'll have to hold our breath a little longer before we can uncork the old keep. Once we track down the stalwart artifact, it'll be a mad scramble as everyone races to claim. Sentinel Stand first. But any new information? Not as such. We have every reason to assume that Striatus Harridan hasn't committed suicide yet, and we're hopeful that Ash's daughter is in fair condition. I only hope that her father's protection is keeping her spirits high. Tell me about the Unbroken presence here. They've built a fortified camp, I noticed. Calling it a camp gives Unbroken too much credit. It's a scavenger's warren. Garbage fortification that our enemies have managed to defend through dumb luck no longer. Today it falls. I'm ready to hear I can contribute, I guess. My men are eager for battle. We wouldn't mind taking the Unbroken camp in advance of our reinforcements. That'll show the old 15th cohort, eh, boys? You may want to clear out a group of Unbroken by the bridge to the southeast. They guard another entrance into the camp. Some of our men are being held captive there too, and we need the extra numbers on our side to hold these canyons. Now, strictly speaking, my orders are to wait for reinforcements, so I can't directly assist you. But once we secure the camp, you get first pick of the spoils and a chance to interrogate their leader. Hell yeah. Deal? Sure. I'll help you.
See that pen over there? The prisoners within are dressed in Unbroken colors.
Yeah, I figured, sweetie. We'll bring orders to salvage realm, I know it. Okay. Need some cast-off iron, maybe a few teeth for a necklace for your special someone? The merchant drops one of her many satchels to the ground and pulls from its numerous tools and trinkets. The scavengers do the gathering, and then I take it from them. Profitable work if you can manage it. Pillaged iron, scavenged bones, there are laws governing mercantile wares, and you're conveniently ignoring them. If the disfavored are so well off that they can ignore my wares, they're free to do so. As it is, Kairos' army needs all the help they can get, and the friend of means is a friend indeed. If some misplaced morals stand in your way, feel free to buy elsewhere. Very well, show me what you have. That's the spirit, come take a look. Doesn't even have anything particularly interesting. Oh. Oh, no. I thought that was something else. Meh. 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 But you can buy from me. How about that? Buy some stuff from me. Give me some good shit. Good fucking money. One-handed. Oh, but that's a throw weapon. Stalwart great axe. That's two-handed, so it's useless to me. Bronze spear. I'll check. Is that better than his? It's not comparing for some reason. 10 to 16, 10 to 16. That one has guarded strikes, this one doesn't. You sell this one, fuck it. Thanks for the money, bitch. I'll have to look into that later.
Can't do that.
I
got it.
I can't talk to the prisoners. I'm guessing that the alternative path
Sorry,
would
I
have me
can't.
free the prisoners instead, right? But if I can't convince her that I want to help, I don't think. Yeah.
Sorry, I can't.
Let's try to talk to them again, see if there's any difference now that we have a little more information coming from our side, but I doubt it. I am not being given an option here. That's annoying. Well, it's what I get for my accidental choices in the past. Apparently. I actually did not want to do it like this. For once. Oh well. And he leveled up. Hey, buddy. Yep. To engage an additional enemy. Oh, maybe that, yeah. We can do that. Why not? Why the fuck not?
On it.
Off we go then. Faster. If you tell me how to breach Sentinel Stand, I might show the Unbroken mercy. You'll pardon the fuck out of me if I go ahead and ignore your Northern rhetoric? Your type sees us as nothing but future slaves, made only to serve the Empire's needs. I already know that the disfavored are looking for artifacts of Stalwart. I also know that they're searching blind. I'll take my knowledge to the grave if it keeps me out of Sentinel Stand. You can count on that. Well, this visual novel's really good. I know, right? You've made your choice. I will return, which is to say, I will attack. I will attack. That is what I will be doing. Well, here we go. Let's fuck them up. Actually, let's camp first. There we go. Now, we fuck them up. Yeah, there we go. Ah, she does not enter the combat. Cute. Very cute, ma'am. All that talk about being fucking brave and shit, and then you're not even gonna join the attack. Okay. Cute. Okay.
Wait!
And...
I did that? Nice! Take that!
Next time, I will aid you.
Come on.
Well, that did nothing.
Not true. That absolutely did something. Come on. Choose the armor of her foes. Okay, fractures. Right. Okay.
Sorry. So mad.
Stalwart prevails!
on. We can hit too. Wait, didn't I have more? I know I have more attacks. Why don't I see them? Aha! There it is. I knew it. I knew I had more. Yep. Iron Storm. That's useless. Entry work to create a slowing aura around the party member. If I was within the area. Okay, yeah, that's fucking useless to me. Thanks. That one is not useless. Damage absorbing shield to the target. Useful. Mostly. Can't remove things like that. This is part of my stuff. Bum, 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 bum. Right. Okay, nothing else. One wound remove, revive. Oh, I can revive my allies. Right, I forgot about that. Okay, so back to this bullshit. Blow them the fuck up, honey. Holy shit! I didn't think it was gonna look like fucking fireworks. Holy shit. Oh, that's awesome. Should have done that earlier.
My armor is dented.
Your armor's fine. Stop it. Oh god, he is low. Okay, maybe your armor's not fine.
As you command.
There you go, now you're fine. I love how those two are just watching us. They're like, yeah, should we help them? Nah. We don't need to help them. It's fine. There we go. See, it was easy. It was fine. Nothing bad happened. All good.
Sorry. Sorry, I can't.
Ah, so there was something here.
Sorry, I can't.
Interesting. Very interesting. And that's where the prisoners are. Extremely interesting.
Sorry, I can't.
Interesting.
I believe that whoever's in that hole over there wants out.
Get us out of here. They're adorable.
Can't do that.
Sorry, I can't.
I don't know how do I get you out of there, buddy? Do I talk to you? Ah, you there. The Unbroken dogs left us here to bleed and rot. Help us, please. Cornered, frightened, no matter where Graven Ash is right now, I'm certain he can sense the terror these soldiers are experiencing. We have information, valuable information known only to the disfavored. Give us our freedom and we'll tell you all we know. Oh. That's a little concerning. You are a deserter, my friend. I should punish you for saying that. Unless he's just trying to trick me. Nah, we'll be nice. We'll assume he's trying to trick me. Press lever one of these. Yep, I'll do that. I thought we'd never see the outside of that pit. Here, take this key. We acquired it from a scavenger, and there's some stash north of here. When we tortured him, he said something about a pile of rocks near a banner. The healthiest of the prisoners helps the weaker men to their feet, and the group begins its march back to camp. North.
On it.
No idea what
Can't
the fuck
do
he's
that.
talking about. Is it this? No. Near a banner. Pile of rocks near a banner. Oh, does he mean the banner? This banner? Was there something here? I'm pretty sure I already took everything that was here, but I already
Sorry,
took everything.
I can't.
I'm not sure. Anyway. Let's fuck him up.
Heads up. We have.
There we go. Briefly suppress the power.
Maybe they'd like to hear a song.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
I'll hit you twice as hard next time.
Come on. Fuck them up.
Could this weapon be any more
Poison him up.
I need to try a different weapon.
Could this weapon be any more useless? Got you now.
Will do.
Okay, nice.
Carrying too much.
Wait, what? There's a maximum damage you can carry? Oh, you mean the... Yeah, sure, whatever. That's fine. Aw. She looks cute with it. There you go, sweetie. You look adorable. And it's technically better than what she had before. By a teeny tiny bit. Ah. It's not too bad. Okay. Nothing here I need. Nah. Does not seem like it. Okay. Good stuff.
Sorry, I can't.
Oh, there's people there.
Can't do that.
Let's not do that just yet. Let's steal shit first. Scavengers have used the environment to help build their camp. This makeshift tent is comprised of large patchwork of the cloth held aloft in part by spikes of earth. Mildly concerning, but okay.
More talent to the body count.
Are you afraid of death?
That's fucking bullshit.
On it.
Nice. Blow him up. There we go.
If we could get a clear shot at the bridge's winch or pulley, that would lower the bridge.
Okay, we can deal with the bridge after we go down here. Fuck him up. Exactly, honey.
Will do.
That attack didn't work.
Are you afraid of death, worm?
Well, that did nothing. Take him off.
I need to try a different weapon. See that? I'm not in touch.
There we go.
I'm carrying too much.
You already know the sigil. Okay. Great. Awesome. Fucking awesome.
I'm carrying too much.
Shush.
Your day is ended.
Can't do. I'm carrying too much. Can't do that. Sorry, I can't. To battle!
Fuck him up.
On it.
Sounds like that hurts.
Almost there. Let's make sure this fort is cleared out of hostiles.
I'm carrying too much.
Yeah, I heard you.
See that
honey.
winch over by the bridge? If we can hit it from here, we'll lower the platform.
Thank you, Lantry. You are always so insightful. You only ever tell me things I already know.
I'm
Nice.
carrying too much.
Okay, remind me not to, yeah. This is my own damn fault. Ooh, iron sword. Fancy. Is that better than yours? By a very, 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 very small amount. I'll think about it.
Will do.
Hi, Ilium. Motherless swine fucker. I love the insults in this game, bro. When I'm done with you, the flies won't have a spot to land on your wretched hide. You're only making this harder on yourself, Ilium. Actually, I'm making it harder on you. Piss off and tell your overlord to shove it. I wanted to see if there's like an alternative dialogue tree there, but I don't think so. I'm pretty sure she's just gonna tell me to fuck off and run away regardless. Don't think that changes really.
Will do.
Send them at me in rage! My blood spills.
Glitching is so unfair.
Here, stand together!
We should try that again.
Come on.
This weapon isn't
Blow him up.
Archon, lend me your strength.
Oh shit, did he die? My bad. Oopsie.
This should do the trick.
Teehee. Oopsie. Fuck.
worthless.
On it. Right.
Come on. Nice. We're good, we're good. We'll be fine. Oh, that's it? Thought we were gonna follow her. Nicely done, nicely done. I didn't think you'd stand a chance without our help, but you're tougher than you look. You're welcome. It would seem that Ilya fled due north, which means that she's taken the real prize with her, the stalwart artifact or knowledge of it. Her fighting force might just be enough to punch through Giacomus and his men. We should chase her down before she has a chance. The initial attack of several Unbroken were also spotted fleeing north of camp. If you find them, be sure to put them down. Farewell.
Yes.
Though the soldiers of Old Stalwart were ripped apart by the magic of Kairos' edict, many of their battle standards.
To battle! That attack didn't work. On it.
Rude.
On it. I got it.
Their stance to remain upright remind us of their heroic fight against the disfavored. Thank you.
Right. Sorry, I can't.
We can do this!
Good work.
None stand in our way! Come and feast my iron!
Pay attention, kids.
There we go. Smells of rust and burnt hair. Whoever built it struggled with rust cannon and scarcity of kindling. Oh. Hello? Hold, I don't recognize you. Are we with the Unbroken? Oh yeah. I don't know who you are, but I have come to water the parched soil. Damn, that is, wow, okay.
Champion!
Jesus.
Await my signal. You're welcome.
Okay. I need you all to stop attacking my DPS. Thank you. Much appreciate it.
Sorry, I can't. Can't do that.
Okay.
Curious.
Oh, my cat's meowing.
I am a shield wall to my...
She has a lot of opinions. Oh, I feel you. You are hitting the chair, Eris. Please do not hit the chair. It has done nothing to you to deserve it.
Will do.
Ooh, that looks beautiful. Oh, hi, Eris. Yeah? Oh, sweetie. Please, not the microphone, honey.
Yes. Can't do that.
Yeah, Eris, please. That's the microphone, please. Yes. Eris, get your snoot off the microphone.
Spotted something. My armor is dented. Let me repair. Spotted something.
Eris, please. Get your fur off the microphone, miss. Come on.
Can't do that.
I don't think I actually went through here.
Sorry, I can't.
Is there anything up here I can grab?
Sorry, I can't.
No? Okay, well, just in case. Okay, so we go that way. We'll run into a bunch of people on that side, I'm sure.
Interesting. Can't do that.
And there's Elia. Oh, hi, honey.
Can't do that.
Jacamos. Nice, nice.
More talent is to the body talent.
Come and face my iron!
Christ. The explosive arrow is it looks a lot worse than it actually is.
I got it.
I cleaned it out. They're all gone now. Haha. Nice. This original owner died. Right. Unstoppable force. Oh, it's two-handed. I don't have anyone who uses two-handed, unfortunately. Still, that's cool. Thanks. Okay, what do you guys want to... Oh, wait a minute. People leveled up. Multiple of them. Performance is based off of vitality and wits. Vitality first and foremost, if I recall. Yep. Oops.
Sorry, I can't.
What's up? We can take these ironclads. If they're as dense and clueless as their Archon, they should fall like splintered masts. Catching sight of you, Ilia calls out to her soldiers once more. Reinforcements approaching. Good to see you here, Fatebinder. Time to cleanse Rust Canyons of the Unbroken taint. They won't leave these canyons alive. My men are ready to die, and we're only too happy to take down as many of you as possible. I have a spear destined for your right eye whenever you feel like embracing the void. Graven Ash protects. Let's kill this one, take the region for the Archon. Nah. Let's see how well the Unbroken lives to their name. Better than you'd think, worm. Jesus.
Your day.
My blood spills.
Cat is meowing. Sorry, I was not paying attention. Did we do it? Hey, we did it.
Will do.
Take me if you can.
Are we done yet? Fucking hell, we would die. Finally. Okay. Cat? Oh, there you are. I just need to move a little. I don't want to accidentally move my chair and then hurt the goofball. I'm still alive? Shit. That wasn't part of the plan. I'm not telling you anything. My secrets, they come with me to the grave. We could always find more creative ways of extracting information. Now that we've thrown a spear into their scavenging plans, we can afford to take our time. Just kill me and be done with it. We both know I won't bow down to torture. You'll only be wasting your time. Are you sure about that? Break her fingers. Ah! You northern shits are all the same. Does stepping on the neck of the fallen make you feel justified? Is this what you get off on war? Is this what gets you off on war? I wouldn't call it a requirement, you filthy sudden mutt, but it helps. Fine, fine. I've suffered enough for my country that I deserve a moment's respite before my eternal fucking slumber. What do you want to know? Don't expect me to hold these wounds closed. You're on borrowed time. What do you know about Amelia? Who? I'm not in the business of breaking up families. That's Kairos' domain. Outside of Rust Canyons and Iron Hearth, the only ironclads I know of are in Duskwatch. But you'd have taken care of them already, wouldn't you, bastard? Wouldn't you, bastard? You're looking for an artifact, right? Aye, and we've been searching for some time. A fool's errand, perhaps. Suppose I'll never know for sure. We were hunting for the remains of Regent Aspison. Before the war, he carried the steadfast insignia, a cloak pin that was passed down the line of first regents. What did you learn about the regent? We were looking for the body of first regent Aspison, who was presumed dead during the war. Instead, we found records of his past movements. The final word on the matter is that he journeyed to a breach in the old walls and never returned. Not sure what he was doing in there, unless he wanted to unleash the Bane against his favorite somehow. Dumb shit. What is the steadfast insignia? It's a cloak pin worn by the first regent, supposed to help you stand tall against shitty odds. I don't know if it works, but I can't think of any other odds shittier than the wind wall around Sentinel Stand. How did the breach form in the old walls? We've been a little preoccupied with you northern fuckers to waste our time patrolling the length of the country. So excuse me if I'm shitty on the details. But my guess, either the Edict of Storms blasted a hole in the ancient stone or something blasted its way out. Does either option help you sleep better at night? I thought not. Well, the first option makes me sleep a little better at night because it confirms one of my other theories that I had. How do I get to the local spire? No direct road, but the breach in the old walls is said to lead to the ocean's spire's floor. If you're dead set on making the journey, you'll come across worse foes than the Unbroken. Who leads the Unbroken? Matthias was our captain during the war, but in stalwart to come, I would see him take on a higher authority. Looks like those brighter days aren't for the likes of me. Last I heard, he was rounding up men in Trapper's Junction. That was some time ago. He was due to leave by now. He was looking for Dauntless, the sword of unbroken champions. He thought that could rally us, give us hope. You have anything else you want to tell me? I have nothing more to say. You bled me dry. Are you going to leave me or what? You're better to me as a prisoner than a corpse. Unfortunately, I have no intention of going quietly or furthering your sick goals. So fuck off. Snatching up a shard of rusted iron, Ilias lashes out, taking several desperate and capable swipes at you. She doesn't stop this frenzied, relentless assault until you drive a blade through her chest and pin her corpse to the ground of her homeland. So dies the daughter of fallen stalwart. Good work, Fatebinder. I'll regroup with Theodore and secure Rust Canyons for the disfavored. And now, if my theory was correct and she is Amelia, when I go back to Graven Ash, he will know, because he can sense when his own die. Scarlet Chorus. Again, the Scarlet Chorus keeps giving info to our fucking enemies. Holy shit.
Sorry, I can't. Can't do that. Sorry, I can't.
My lord, what can I do for you?
I guess nothing. I just thought maybe
Good
you had
TV.
something to
What do
say
you
about
need?
this. Guess not. Okay, well then. Let's go. It's the old walls breach. We need to find Theodore again. Just realized. Quest only ends when I talk to him. So we'll have to run. Ah, there he is. My scout tells me Rust Canyon is dead quiet. We're finding scavenger corpses, but no signs of enemy activity. Pay the woman her dues. No rewards necessary. An honest day's work deserves its reward, but I can appreciate your stance. I'll make sure these rings go to benefit this favored. Yep.
My armor
Problem, buddy.
feels lighter.
Does it? That's odd, but okay. Okay. There you go. Go. Right.
Sorry,
We're good. We can go now. Although I think I'm done for today. I'll come back tomorrow and we can go deal with the leader of the rebellion and then go to the old walls. We did a lot today. Nice. It wasn't just a reading dialogue stream. That's nice. Anyway, see you guys.